Okay, so just a little quick recap. You guys did go into that final room in Luger's little home away from home. And after some trepidation because of the nature of the area, you finally managed to delve deeper into this final cave. Excellence, using an unseen servant, did find a bag that seemed to be holding some Nerf-sized things that were in there. But upon them actually escaping the bag and coming in contact with with the statue, because I think Awanka did notice some sort of magicalness coming from it, especially in the eye area. It did awaken all of the skeletons and mummified remains and the witherlings in this large room. You guys did do battle, some better than others. Unfortunately, during the time, Awanka did fall, brought back, fell again, and then brought back one more time.
Almost actually died.
Almost actually died. You if you were rolled less than a 10, you would have died. Mm-hmm. But I think you were like a 13 or 12, right?
I don't remember that.
But you managed to survive. In the ensuing rounds,
some help from this guy.
All the help from that guy.
Yeah, a couple times.
Over the next few rounds, Althea was knocked unconscious. And when it seemed a little bleak, a hooded, shadowy figure assisted you.
Saved the day.
In the battle. Whisked Althea away while everyone was distracted. When the battle did end and you guys took stock of your situation.
Hey, I tried healing her. She was gone.
Yeah, she was gone. She disappeared. Excellence quickly determined that the figure was the root cause of it and gave chase, while Awanka casted Find, Locate Object or Animal, right?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. A 10-minute ritual. While Excellence gave chase,
she was not happy. She was not happy I left.
Mm-mm. It's like Awanka wasn't happy Excellence left. Excellence wasn't happy that Awanka stayed put. It was a thing.
There wasn't even any options.
Faitha did, while this was going on, Faitha did realize that the one that was carrying her away was Roland, her father, that she hasn't seen in a few years, but he has definitely seen her, keeping tabs on her and track of her. Althea did command Faitha to go back and get her friends and her party members and to keep them together, which Excellence did see on his way out of the cave system. Before he left, he did quickly sketch down a message with his dagger at the entrance of the cave for Awanka. After a few minutes running, Excellence did finally catch up with Roland and Althea. And after a very few tense words and some few magical spells being flung here and there, Roland felt the need to shoot Excellence. Just once. And
yeah, he missed the first two.
Well, yeah, missed, right. He missed. Those warning shots, buddy.
Sure. You keep telling yourself that, buddy.
Okay, pal. Not your buddy, pal.
I'm not your pal, friend.
I'm not your friend, amigo.
Oh, going by people, huh?
Yeah. So let's move over to this hastily made little map.
All right, I'm like, give me 1 second. Let me just log in to my D&D. So.
Oh, dang.
Bree also got a birthday gift on our other game that we were playing.
Mm-hmm.
She was driving, and she's like, oh, Jeff can run my character. I'm like, all right, I'll open up your thing. And I paid for, like, a D&D Beyond account. So
nice.
Now she has the unlimited characters and everything.
Nice.
She has the dice, and she was very excited that it adds for her.
I forgot that's only a subscriber thing. Okay. Yeah, no, it's pretty handy. And let me tell you, I've abused my unlimited characters. Like it's
Well,
ridiculous. And I keep making duplicates. Like I was like, oh, I
right.
got a level 5 game over here. Let me just modify this one real quick, and then it's just all over the place. I have I'm curious now. What's the count? I showed Carlos, and he's like, why so many? I'm like, reasons, things, 1, 2.
Nope, I get it. I do. So she now has that. She was very excited when she saw that.
29 spots. It's ridiculous. I don't know how many actual original characters are on here, though. I should count that. I even have Carlos put his bard on mine too.
Wow.
Yeah. Let's see, 1, 2.
All right.
Okay. So here we are.
We
Excellence, you're here. This is Roland, and then this is a little sphere that you, the darkness you put down.
Oh, that's
and
right.
Althea's in there somewhere.
I should zoom in.
Let's see. So go ahead and start. You got to roll initiative, buddy.
Carlos, you want to roll initiative just to keep place in the story?
What's that?
You want me to roll initiative to just keep place in the story?
Yeah, might as well.
Okay.
Let's go.
It's a technique I've seen on other games.
It's a technique.
I should get the dice out. That would be helpful. You know what? Let's just click. Let's just do the click and see what happens. It worked well for him last time. Initiative.
I tried both right now, and I got 11 both times. So.
Oh, neat. Well, D&D Beyond, which is now my first roll, rolled a 5. Let's see what a physical roll does. Would have been a 19, but cool. We'll stick with the 5.
Add turn. And then I'm just going to put you in here, but you're not going to physically be here. You're going to be running. But just so you could add your turn. I just want to get used to this.
So that way you can keep track to see how far away she is.
Let's see. Add turn. All right.
Probably need to zoom out. I can't see us.
Probably just in a different spot of the map.
Yeah, the zoom out and zoom in is weird, but
It's all good.
Let's see. Okay, it's not a save. That's why. Okay. All right. What'd you get?
Me?
Yeah. You guys.
I got an 11.
11. Owanka?
5.
Oh boy.
It doesn't matter. She's not going to be there.
I know, right? So, and Althea got a, what's your dex? 1? 19. Look at that.
Damn.
Mm-hmm. So not knowing what, I mean, she's seen the spell before but not being able to see it, she does stumble around a little bit. 15. In a random direction, because she's blinded. Where's the D8? There it is. So she runs, and then like gets caught up in these little branches here, just outside the edge of it. Once she clears out, and you see this, Excellence. She's like stumbling around a little bit in the darkness because she can't really see. And then you see her move off in the northern direction, northeastern direction, northwestern, and finally gets stuck into a tree and just kind of like not knowing what to do. She's like kind of like glancing about. After that, it's Roland's turn. Where's my stuff? Here it is. Put this over here.
I can actually see the turn order this time. Neat.
Yeah, so sometimes it works, sometimes like I didn't do anything different with the map, with the overview map, and it worked. Like I don't know what it is. He's going to take one shot at you, buddy.
Okay.
Why am I calling you buddy? Like, geez, now I'm just being an ass about it.
Fred.
I know you are. That's all right.
Yeah, that'll hit. Does a 30 hit?
Yes, a
Yeah, okay.
30 hits.
All right. Make it.
No.
No, it doesn't. It doesn't hit.
Doesn't hit.
Give me a deck save.
I'm sorry. My mic is on the Beyond thing. The roll 20.
Carlos,
All right.
if you can unlock the tokens. I know I'm
should.
not on the map, but I can at least put my little HP on there.
Oh. Yeah, you're on the map, but
I know.
yeah, technically, there you go.
I just wanted to put it on.
Okay, so
I'm
need
not
you to
doing
make a deck
anything.
save.
Oh, deck save. Does a 12 work?
No, gotta be the 16.
Dang it. It's okay. It's all right.
So as you get struck by another one of his arrows, you notice that the same vines that happened before in the cave system happen again, but this time they erupt out of you, and these thorny vines and spines and almost like rose branch like appendage just kind of wrap around where it hits and then squeeze tight for 10 piercing damage, along with 18 total damage.
Holy shit.
And as he lets the arrow fly, he just calmly takes a very slowly as he's pulling out another arrow and knocks it and gets ready to bolt. He's just calmly just striding towards you.
Power move.
Let's see.
All right.
Is that
One more hit, and I'm exactly like that, and I'm done.
Oh man, is that concentration? Wait a minute. Yeah, up to a minute. All right, that's how long it lasts. Cool. All right.
You totally survived till I get there.
All right. Gotta think this through. I was going to do something, but obviously I need to change my strategy.
I mean, haven't you spent like the last out of game month giving me shit about jumping into things?
Hey, that may be true, but you jump into things for yourself. I jump into things
I
for
jump in to
others.
protect. I jump in because it's like, okay, they can go after me. You guys can stay back. Bring them to
And
me
how
so
well
that way
did
they
that
don't go
go?
to you.
How well did that go last time?
All right.
Did you get hit?
Jeff, you're up.
It's a tactic. Not saying it's the best tactic, but it's a tactic.
Oh.
Okay. When I got there, Fada was with me, right?
Fada, yeah, she was with you.
Didn't you send her
Let's
back?
Let's put her down. Wolf.
We're not putting her down. She'd be so mad.
Well, she's not here. Nope. But she's been told to always stay out of combat.
Mm-hmm.
So as soon as she walked in, she kind of left you alone, and she's like kind of back here somewhere now.
Nope. She
On the
noped out of there.
outskirts. Yeah.
I'm like, where is she? I'm looking. Hold on.
Just scroll down.
Yeah.
I am. The darn side windows keep hitting me.
Okay.
Oh, I got rid of the side window. I'm hungry.
All right. Well, that sucks. I was going to tell Fada to go and grab Althea when there is an opening and run off to a Wonka.
You could still yell.
I could also run.
I mean, can you? What wasn't the vines?
No, they just caused more damage.
Oh, okay.
Oh, I should have cast it at a higher level.
Why? Why would you feel the need to?
Because it said at a higher level. I was like, oh, I should have done that. I was only at first level. Oh well.
All right. I am going to.
Can we?
I
Can he move
go-
his?
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, I
be
can
able
move.
Okay.
Is this 30 feet? Or is this 30 feet?
to. No, it's 5, 10. Every square is 5 feet.
5, 10, 15.
You can go all the way over here.
Can I go to like here?
Sure.
And you count diagonal. I know there's some
Yeah, it's
weirdness
five.
with diagonals, right?
Yeah, not really. I don't count it. Diagonal and vertical is the same.
I go to here.
Okay.
And then I tell Phaedra, if there's an opening, grab Althea and run to a Wonka. Whether she understands me or not.
Give me an animal handling check real quick.
There we go.
And I just let this is be a bonus free action. It's fine.
It's for flavor. It's for color. It's for fun.
Oh.
It was not a natural 20, but it was a natural 19 plus my 1.
Nice.
So
For a 20. You see kind of like her ears perk up a little bit towards you and kind of go back, and you get a sense that she looked at you like, yeah, that's what I'm doing, dumbass, kind of thing. Because she's very much taking on the personality of Althea, which is very brunt, and she does whatever she wants, speaks her mind, kind of thing.
And
you get a sense that the wolf is kind of doing that.
to make this survive just slightly more, hopefully, since I'm out of sight of what's his name, Ronan.
Roland,
yeah,
these are just little rock outcroppings. Why not?
I am going to cast Mirror Image.
All right.
Didn't you say you had one spell slot left?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like, I could totally use, like, Dispel Magic. Unfortunately, then I'd be down with no spells, and that would have just got rid of the arrow, and that's about it. At least this gives me a fighting chance. He has to, like,
Extra rolls.
hopefully hit me.
Here in your space.
Yeah.
Time a creature attacks you with an attack. Okay.
So there's 4 of me now.
Yeah. You rolled a d20, right? To determine whether it hits. Okay.
Yes.
So, and it's a level 1 spell. Would he know? Let me see if he would know. Okay. So, anyways, so you're gonna do that. There's 4 around you, and you see him.
Technically, it's a 3rd level spell for me.
Oh, okay, yeah, but it's technically, I see what you're saying. So you see him calmly walk around this rock outcropping, almost Terminator style, just holding his bow. He pauses for a sec. Oh, a nat 20, perfect. He pauses for a second, looks at the 4 of you now there, cocks his head almost, and he almost seems like you want to smile, but not, maliciously, more like, oh, you child, kind of thing. He's going to know what the spell does. All right. Can't really do. Yeah, he's just got to keep firing. All right. 21 hit.
21? Yes.
Go ahead and roll a d20 then.
Almost used my dice. That's insane. A 6.
You must roll a 6 or higher to change the attack's target to a duplicate. Yeah, so you get one of your duplicates.
Yep.
All right.
Got lucky.
I'm not even going to roll damage if that's the case, but now you're down to 2 duplicates. So now there's 3 of you, right?
Yes.
Okay. Awanka, you're just double dashing, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah.
Clanking?
No, it's
right.
chunk.
Dunk. She is going to. Okay, now it's Althea's turn. It's going to be running through, trying to figure out. She heard. Did she hear anything? Let's roll. Not with the 6. Okay. Awanka, Althea, he attacked. So now it's Excellence, your turn. She's at the bottom of the order, so she's just kind of like warding off.
I have food in my mouth. Hold on. Ugh. All right. So, question.
Go ahead.
Now, when I'm looking at my spells, right?
Right.
D&D Beyond,
Correct.
it says third level has my list of spells. It
Right.
has two slots, right, that I could check off. That when I
Okay.
use it, it checks off.
Okay.
However, at second level and first level, like second level, it says internal legacy, but it doesn't have any spell slots. Or infernal legacy, sorry.
Mm-hmm.
Are those spells that I can always use that don't use a spell slot?
It should say it on Beyond. On Beyond and on the left side, do you see how most of them say cast? There's a clicky. There's like a button you can click.
Yeah.
Because that's usually, because like my locate animals and plants, that one's at will. I don't have to use a spell slot for that. And it says that at will.
Okay, because like Hellish Rebuke, it says use. It doesn't say cast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
For a
that's-
tiefling,
You should be good, I think.
when you reach, you can cast a darkness spell with this trait and regain the ability to do so when you finish a long rest. So yeah, that's separate from your spells. Because remember when you didn't have your spells, you were still able to use and I said no, that's fine because that's part of your tiefling thing. It's not part of your warlock thing. So I separated
Perfect.
those two.
I was just making sure that was separate, so in case I
Yeah.
need to use it.
Remember
But you
to
already
arrange, too.
but you cast darkness, right?
Yes.
Okay. Oh, you're talking about Hairless Rebuke and Thaumaturgy. Okay. All right. Yeah.
All right.
Is darkness concentration?
That's a good point.
It is, yes.
Yeah. Okay. So go ahead. Yeah. Give me
But he basically ran out of it, and then I was shot with an arrow, so I probably dropped
Well,
it after
that's the point of the roll. Did you drop it or not?
concentration. Yeah. Go. Yeah. You took 28, so you gotta roll above a 28 concentration check. I don't even think you can do that with an at 20.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's
Okay.
gone.
Yeah, that's
Is
good.
that how that works?
She gone.
Dang.
Yeah. Or I think it's half. So it might be a 14.
'Cause that seems kind of a lot. I need to cut those.
Okay. So that gives me some options. First, I'm going to cast my famous Eldritch Blast on this guy. But before I do,
Or half.
I'm going
Okay,
to-
so yeah. So I mean, your darkness can still potentially be up because it's half. So if you roll a 14 or higher, you'll keep it, if you care.
a 14 or higher,
Yeah.
sure,
Of
I'll try.
A con
I'll do it
save,
really
right?
quick.
Yeah. Con save.
Yeah, I had lost it.
All right. It's gone. All
I
right. So
got
you're gonna
8.
an 8. All right. So you gonna hit with Eldritch Blast.
No, I'm going to say this first.
Mm-hmm.
So, you've been following us all this time. And the one time where she falls and I was about to heal her, that's when you decide to step in? Where were you when we fought Luger and his lieutenants? And I had to sit beside both of them. Guess she wasn't important then, was she? And then I fire my two
Okay.
Eldritch Blasts at you.
All right. Go ahead.
Does a 18 hit?
Oh, you gotta roll with disadvantage against him.
Fine.
Yeah. Roll another one. Roll one more time.
It's a good DM.
Does a 15 hit?
15 does not hit. So as you fire your first Eldritch Blast, after
Luckily, 2 beams come out.
yeah,
So.
the Righteous Fury kind of slams into you. You fire off one Eldritch Blast, but as you're staring at him, the cloak that he has on shimmers just a little bit, and it throws off your aim by just a scotch, enough for him to just the second. Go ahead and get the second beam.
I rolled a 22 on that one and a 19.
And a 19. Okay, that one hits.
And 14 points of damage.
14. Hold on one second. Okay.
It says 1d10 plus 4, so.
Yeah. 14 points. Yeah, I'm just looking up a few things. Going back up to. Okay. 14, you said? Okay. So as a second Eldritch Blast catches him right square in the chest, that shimmery, kind of illusionary effect from his cloak kind of dissipates and stops. He just looks down at that level of smokiness that's coming off of his armor, and you can see like he does have clothes over it, but that little crater that you get peaked off chainmail, but very shiny, very bright. It's not regular steel.
Of course, he's an elf.
You doing anything, Wonka? Or is that it? Excellence?
Yes, because I still have movement.
Okay.
I am going to go right to here.
Okay.
Just so my
Behind the
guys
rock.
can shuffle around.
Yeah.
Trust me, I've watched Naruto to figure out how to
Naruto.
use shadow clones.
Oh, that's right. But you still have that damn. Okay. What's the speed? Okay, good.
Ah, I'm such an idiot. Should have moved closer.
He. Okay. I'm gonna move off. And let's see. All right, perfect. Okay.
What do you mean you moved off?
He's somewhere. Like you hid behind the rock, and you're expecting him to do something.
Yeah,
And
motherfucker.
You can't see him because I mean these are smaller rocks, but you could crouch and hide behind it for total cover.
Who said I was crouching and hiding?
Okay. Do you want to leave your head out?
Well, if I leave my head out, that means you have to roll fairly good.
Not necessarily.
Oh, come on. That's like
Okay. Fine.
That's like a
you
probability shot right
went
there.
behind the rock. What exactly are you doing behind the rock?
I don't know.
It's
How
a
big is the
5 foot-
rock?
It's not that high. It's a 5 foot tall little boulder kind of thing. It's a little bit on the smaller scale. So if you stand up straight, you'll still be able to see. He'll still be able to see you.
Okay. Yes, I would still like to have visual aid of where he's
Okay.
at.
All right. So if he sees you, there's now what 3 heads sticking out. All right. Roll a d20. Yeah, because I think a 23 hits, right?
Yeah, that definitely hits.
All right. So give me a d20.
Let me just let you know right now, my armor class is 12. So
Okay.
you don't need to ask every time you roll over 20. all
Your armor
right?
class is 12.
Yeah.
Okay. So I can't miss. Perfect. Good to know.
Pretty much.
I literally can't miss. That makes me feel so good. Let's see. Where are we at?
All right. What do I need?
Yeah. I just had it up. Where'd it go? Mirror image. 8 or higher.
17.
All right. So it takes out another one of your duplicates.
I honestly thought 17 helped you, and I was just like, Oh God, this is going to be bad.
No, the higher. This is for if I hit your duplicate. So the higher the number, the better for you. I'm surprised these guys don't have multi-attack. Is all I'm saying. All right, Althea. Now that she sees what's going on, she's gonna use her little tiny gnomish feet to try to stop this. All the while yelling and screaming. But you know, she doesn't really get there. That dropped. Why is the turn order hit? You hit. He shot. My turn order is all fucked up, isn't it?
No, you just haven't been using it. That's all.
Yeah. Here we're. Yeah, he shot. So it's not. It's excellence. Well, your turn. Yeah.
Wonka hasn't went.
Yeah, no, you're up. Yeah, you're up. Well, I'm just assuming a one because he's double dashing all the time. So yeah, excellence is up.
Also, Betha never intercepted and ran off. I don't know where Betha is.
Yeah, she's running. She's trying to find her. She rolled a 6 and a 3 on her perception check. She ain't getting. She can't find her. Oh, I do get an extra attack at 5th level. All right, next one I do get an extra. I knew it. Fucking knew it. All right. Yeah, excellence. You're up.
God, I hate this because I'm going to be out in the open. Wait, I was here. I was there, right?
Sure.
Going to close the gap. So 1, 5, 10, 15, 20. Right up close to you, motherfucker.
Okay. You're not within 5 feet, so that's not a disadvantage, but all right.
Yet.
I know. What else are you going to do?
And then I'm going to do another Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast. And so you hit him. Oh, you hit him once and then you went back there. And he just stalked towards you. So yeah, he had his full turn. So yeah, you roll with the disadvantage now.
Disadvantage again? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's a 14 and a 8.
That does not hit the first one. Again, that same shimmery duplicate duplication effect that the cloak was giving him is back up and running.
Damn it! The first roll was a 19.
What's the second one?
Oh, it's a 15. So 22?
22 hits, yeah.
Okay. I'm going to hit you with 8 points of damage.
8 points, so that drops him down to that. You got it.
And as a bonus action, since I'm already hurting like hell, and I know one hit is going to knock me dead, I am going to use my last die of healing light.
You got one left?
Yeah, I had one left, and that's what I was going to use on Althea.
Okay, go ahead.
Which is a 3.
3 healing, all right. All right.
That's all I got.
All right. Wonka, run. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Yikes. Thea's running up, doing his thing. This guy's turn. Multi-attack. Yay. It's gonna hit. We already established it's gonna hit. Just roll a d20, see if I hit you or the.
I got a 7.
So it hits you.
Yep.
That's not what he wanted, but all right. Oh, an 8. Perfect. The first one slams into you. Just a regular arrow. For 15 piercing.
Son of a bitch.
But this there's no magical effect of these vines or these thorns that come out. It's just a regular, good old-fashioned arrow. Give me a d20 to see if he hits you or not.
I'm pretty much down, I think. I have like 6 left.
All right. So as Excellence is just
My d20 is a 14.
Sweaty. 14. Let's see, mirror image. It needs to be with 1 duplicate, 11 higher. So as you're just sweating bullets, your mirror images are dancing apart. The second arrow poof, takes out your image, and it's just you and him by himself. You're up now.
Shit. I moved there. And then damn it. I don't know what to do. Thought about using my Eyes of Charming on,
Okay.
but instead, I am going to hold my action until Althea is directly behind him.
Okay.
So then I would have advantage, right? Or
Technically.
just
So you're gonna hold your attack.
till she. You there, Bree?
Hi.
Okay. So I'm holding my advantage until Althea steps right up behind him, and that's when I'm going to blast his face off with Eldritch Blast.
Or not. What? What the fuck did I miss?
I'm at like 6 health.
So they're going back and forth. The darkness spell kind of confused you, so you ran north when everyone went south.
Real good.
Once you figured out the sounds of battle where it was coming from, you were running back towards them. But in those 2 turns, since you only got 25 feet of movement, you're right here. So you're gonna
I'm
hold.
still 10 feet away.
Whoa,
Yeah,
hang on. When you said right here, I don't know what that is because I had to clock out of roll 20.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's fine. It's not. It's so you're gonna hold Jeff. You're gonna hold until he's distracted. You're gonna hold Eldritch Flash until he's distracted.
Because I see her running.
Right. Yeah. But you're gonna hold your action. You're gonna hold Eldritch Blast until she's within 10 feet. So until he's distracted for you to blast. Right.
Yep. As soon as she gets right behind him, both hands right in his face.
All right. Boom. Owanka, double dashing.
Sure.
All right. Althea's turn.
What you gonna do?
Right.
You were trying to stop it.
What the hell's going on?
So
Okay, where
Yeah.
am I?
You're
I'm
right here.
Okay.
You just got to take 5 steps forward. That's it.
Why am I okay? Where is everybody?
You see you? Because everyone, they're right in front of you.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what that is.
That's Roland.
That's Ronan.
Oh,
Daddy dearest.
yeah. Why am I running away?
Oh, you're running towards them.
You're running
Oh.
towards them. All you
You're
have to do is
stop,
take 5
stop.
steps forward.
And everyone ignored you.
Can I get in between them?
God.
You
Seriously?
She's a small being.
you could. I think you can move between.
You can move between allies, yeah.
through their.
You
Okay.
can, I don't know if you can. I think you can share space. I can't remember.
I don't think you can share, but I think you can move through.
The one time I have advantage, or you're just going to be like, nope, fuck you,
Well,
Joe.
you're not going to have advantage. It's going to be a straight roll because he has this. You have disadvantage attacks against him. Oh no, you hit him on the you hit him on the last one, right? But it's only 1-on-1, so it comes back at the end of his turn. No, I don't.
But
think
he
it's
has
advantage.
disadvantage on you. You just don't have advantage on him. Do I hear a
Can
big?
I hop onto like his shoulders or something?
You could try. Give me it'll be contested. So give me athletics check.
Oh, can you not roll on my shit? Stop it. Ugh. Cat, well, not my cat, but the cat's rolling all over my dice.
Okay, well, can you be a natural 20?
Are you fucking kidding me?
I am not fucking kidding. you.
Possible. You don't know.
Wait, she's trying to jump on his back,
Yeah.
so that would mean that I would get to fire my attack.
Yeah. As soon as she moves and attack, yeah. I just need her to make a what did I say? Athletics check?
Yeah.
Athletics.
Okay, here we go. In a second, when it loads. I bounced out my special dice. While this loads. I got a 16 plus athletics 0, so 16.
Does that beat the nat 20?
No, it doesn't. So this all happens at once. As Althea tries to jump on his back and scramble up, he is distracted slightly, which is it triggers your action that you're holding.
Okay.
So go ahead and attack. You get straight roll on these two.
21.
Hits. And then the second one you'll have advantage.
Okay, the first roll was a 13, and the second roll was a 14. So 21.
On the first one? Yeah, so the first one hits. The
No.
second one, huh?
The first and second hit, because they both are 21s altogether.
Okay. So, as you're doing it, both of them hit. So, but this also causes Althea to be knocked prone. So he does throw you off of Roland's shoulder, and is knocked prone. So you're
Like a
Althea,
turtle.
you're prone. So roll damage for those two.
All right, the first one is a 11, and the second one is an 8.
So 19 total. Okay. All right. Oh man, he's not happy.
And I just smile at him and say, she makes her own decisions. Well, you're a strong woman.
Where'd he go?
How about both of you guys stop this stupid nonsense?
Up for the record, I wasn't just trying to fight. I told Beta to go and get you and bring you to Awanka. So I was just being a distraction. I knew I wasn't going to win the battle. I'm just trying to freaking save you.
I was not in danger.
Did I know that?
Yeah. As those two Eldritch Blasts, and you say what you said, unfazed and unmoved. There's many years behind his eyes. He just takes 2 shots at you. And we've already figured out that he doesn't miss, right? Even with disadvantage. So 8.
Like he could get a 1 and it still hits me.
He has a plus 12 to his attacks.
So he
can't
could
miss.
get a yeah. Okay,
With a 1, it's a 13.
got it.
Let's see, 12. 26 piercing damage.
All right. With that hit, I'm down.
Okay.
However, with that hit, I'm also using Hellish Rebuke.
Let's see.
The bonus action.
It's a reaction.
It's a reaction, but I think you
So
use,
when
I
you
think you use that if you hold an action.
it says which you take in response to being damaged by a creature within 60 feet of you that you can see.
Yeah, 1 second. Let's see.
You've already used your reaction.
I know. I think if you hold an action, it causes.
Mhm.
I think it uses a reaction.
What?
I think so.
Yeah, so when you hold an action, you're burning a reaction and an action.
I didn't know that. Oh, that
It
sucks.
sucks.
That's
Yeah,
so
and
I
freaking
learned that
stupid.
one the hard way too.
He tries to use his the force of the attack is just too much. You can't use your reaction.
Sucks.
I had no idea. You
Yeah.
said 16?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And so we're out of combat, technically. Althea, but before you even have a chance to react, it's a D8. Not a D8.
Can I just take a rock and throw it at my dad's head?
I mean, you can if you want. You're scrambling around looking for a rock to throw at him, and you hear a little muttering and incantation as Roland is now kind of looking over Excellence's body, and he's casting Cure Wounds on you, and you come back to consciousness, Excellence, for 4 with 4 HP. But before you even have a chance to react, his fist clocks you twice, knocking you unconscious.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So I'm at like 1 or 0.
You're technically unconscious, so you have what? Yeah, you have 1 HP. Well, if you use it all unconscious, you have those 4 HP that you have, but you're unconscious.
But doesn't hitting like take away 2?
Yeah, but he did it non-lethal.
You can choose to do that when it's melee like that.
Yeah. Ah, that was my hit.
So that's
Okay.
why, like, when you got shot with the arrow, that one, it could have killed you, but that way he cures you and just knocks you out. You have no chance of dying with that, but
Yeah. So you, Althea, give me a perception check. See if you can find a rock or a suitable rock that you would like to throw at his head.
You said which one?
Perception.
Perception?
Yeah.
Perception. Roll. Oh, shit. What is that? 24.
Yeah, you look around, and since you're next to this little rock boulder thing right next to you, you find plenty of pebbles, rocks, and one in particular, like, oh, this one's gonna be perfect. So you pick it up and you throw it at your dad, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And I yell, stop it.
Okay, go ahead, make an attack action.
I don't want to attack him. I don't want to hurt him. Just
You threw a rock. You told me you threw a rock at his head.
Make him
Roll to
stop
attack.
her.
Roll to attack. With disadvantage.
what kind of roll?
Attack. So it'll be so just plus your dex. So roll a d20 plus your dex.
A roll 20 plus dex?
Yeah, modifier.
My dex.
Has to be like 18 or higher or something like that. Trust me.
No, it's only a 16. It's
Hang
just
on.
rolling disadvantage sucks.
Where's my fucking phone? Where's my phone? Son of a.
Oh, you have it right there in front of you, right?
There it is. It was under the
A
computer.
+1.
16.
With advantage? Or with disadvantage?
Oh, I didn't. No. That's a 16. Second one is a 17.
So you're kind of pretty good at throwing rocks natural, and you're also familiar with your father's cloak. So you managed to just bing him for. Go ahead and roll a d4 for damage.
He could be pissed at me. A D4. That is a D6. D4. Roll. Looks like a 2. It's a 2.
So you don't throw it. It's your dad, so you don't throw it as hard as you normally could. That's because it'll think right there. Just right on his brow. Let me go ahead.
Everyone likes to have a rock thrown at their face. It's fine.
Right, and
I thought it was the back of his head.
right, yeah. No, he turned around by this point, and he turned. He just, and with an exasperated sigh, he just stalked towards you. Just grumbles. It's like, how many years have I told you to be cautious, and you do this? How many? And he picks you up, and he just grabs you.
At a game.
Yeah.
Jeff, did you already say what you said you were going to say?
Yep.
Oh. What was the response?
He didn't respond to anything. He just shot arrows into my chest.
All right. Back in game. Where the fuck were you when I was almost dead? Last time.
And why do you think I'm here now?
Too
You
late.
go after someone like Luger? No.
Nope. Too fucking late.
And he just drops you. He gets down.
I didn't know he was holding me.
He picked you up. He rolled a
Oh.
16 plus 6. So he picked you up, and he just let you go and drop. He got down on your knees like. Looks at you.
That's totally what a gnome would do, I think.
Disappointed. Well, not necessarily. And he pulls out a letter.
Oh shit.
Old. You've seen this before, but you've never really read it.
I think
you,
I got done fucked up.
and he looks at you, he's just sad, and he says, I've done all I could. With this, maybe you'll do better. Good luck. And he just
I feel
hands
like
over the
a dick.
note. And he just hands you the note. And then he goes onto his belt and he pulls out a dagger in a hilt. Beautiful elven filigree on the side. And
Do I
in your
feel
hand,
threatened?
no, he's just pulling it off and just gonna hand it to you. And he hands it to you. He's like, hopefully you could find the pair. My wife lost it in its fight. And he finally gets emotional for like the first time you've ever seen him. And he looks over at Excellence. Not even you and Vars caused so much trouble growing up. But just good luck. And then he just starts walking away.
You said Vars and I never caused so much trouble?
Yeah, not even you and Vars caused so much trouble.
We were kids, man.
And you're still acting like one.
Well, maybe if you would have been there the whole time.
I can't always look after you. But when I hear that Luger almost gets you, then I come and I watch. But I also have responsibilities. maybe you'll get some too. Or enjoy yourself. It's up to you.
Throw it at you.
This one he's a little bit more prepared for. Just kind of ducks out of the way. It just dodges. Again, good luck. And he starts just walking away.
You're
So
not gonna stay and help? What the fuck?
Clearly, you're old enough to take care of yourself now.
Didn't you just say back there that I wasn't?
He just keeps walking away.
I get you. Did he hand me a letter?
Yeah, he handed you a letter. It was old. It's very old. It looks like it's been unfolded and folded many times. You've seen him read this before, but you've never really pressed or. I mean, you've asked and pressed, and he's never told you what it was. Or he's never even showed you the letter.
I said, what? No hug?
He's gone. He's gone.
What do you mean he's gone?
He's gone.
How is he gone? He just turned around.
Yeah, and you've seen him move. He in the battle, Jeff. What's your perception? Yeah, even in the battle, you notice that his footsteps don't make a single sound.
Would Phaedra be able to catch up if I put a note on her leash?
Would what?
Would Phaedra be able to catch up if I put a note on her leash?
To catch up to who?
To Lauren.
You could try.
Okay, well, I'll try that.
What note are you gonna put on her? Does she have a leash? You never told me she had a leash.
She has a little collar.
You got her a collar? Okay.
I
We
did.
got her collar like four times ago.
Just making sure I didn't remember. All right. I mean, you could.
I have a drawing of if you want to see it.
Okay. I'm sure you do. What do you put on this note?
Love you.
So
Love the pain in your ass.
as Althea gets close, or Phaedra gets closer to you, you call her over, and she quickly comes over to you. As you're writing this down, the stench of skunk just hits you.
I need to get a bath.
Since this is kind of a new thing, give me an animal handling check. See if she understands what she wants you to do.
Thank God it's a plus fucking 6.
It's fine. My +1 helped. I mean,
20.
why are you counting?
Okay.
All you have to do is push the button.
Well, I have to actually search for that shit.
No, you just open up D&D Beyond, click Animal Handling, and it rolls it for you.
I still gotta go to the page. Hang on. Skills. Animal handling. Nope, I like my 20 better. That was an 18, by the way. Not bad, but still.
So
I'll
a
leave
20?
it at that.
All right. So you get a sense that you've been around Phaedra long enough to know it's like, oh, this is a simple fetch and go and take. So it doesn't seem she takes, you stuff the note. I'm assuming you're gonna put the note in her collar.
Yeah.
Give it a
With
quick
his name
tie.
written on it.
Yeah. Roll a survival check for Phaedra. Or
Just
or
about
person-
to roll
with
my
a-
dice.
Yeah, with advantage, since she's got that little
For
smoke.
Phaedra?
Yeah, for Phaedra.
Okay.
Sure, now she has advantage. Couldn't find Althea when I was fighting the guy, but now she's going to have advantage.
Yeah, dude, with advantage, she rolled a 3 and a 6 for
Jeez.
2 rounds. I was just like, oh shit, these dice.
Okay. What is it with?
Well, it would be a perception since she'd be using perception.
Okay, and it's what's an advantage?
Were you using the same dice when you were fighting me? Just wondering. Because it would have been nice if you rolled that when you were
Yeah,
fighting.
no, I was using my metal dice for when I do stuff, but when I was taking over Althea's rolling, I had a different set that I was using.
Of course.
Is it strength, dex, con, charm, wisdom, or intelligence?
Wisdom.
7.
So you okay? So a 7. Okay, and off she goes to complete her task.
If she completes it.
Yeah.
Do I know if she completes it?
You won't know. You won't know at this time. Let's see.
What
So
roll did I have to beat?
what?
I said, what roll did I have to beat?
We rolled a 19.
Oh, fuck.
Plus his stealth is an 8.
Of course.
So 27.
So she doesn't get it.
Maybe, you don't know. All right. So you have an unconscious excellence there. Multiple like the arrows that were slammed into him are now gone. You never saw anyone take them out. Excellence, you notice that as soon as they struck and did damage, they like poofed out, but the wounds are still there. He did stabilize you, so a lot of the wounds aren't bleeding anymore, but you still gonna feel the internal damage. So what does Althea want to do?
Healing cure wounds.
Cure wounds. All right, go ahead and hit him with the cure wounds.
Ooh. Sweet. You get 11.
Woo! So with the and you instinctually kind of put your hands up to guard for the next punch because that's the last thing you saw. But it's just, Althea looking over you, curing you, healing you. I'll be right
I'm
back.
just going to smile after I notice it and go, do you see the other guy?
Seriously? That's what you say?
Yeah, that's
You
what
could've
I
just-
said. And then I lay my head back down and go, thank you for the heals.
I'm just going to drop a rock on him. A tiny pebble.
Not a stone.
No.
30-pound rocks.
I'm going to
drops
pick
on
up the
my head.
same rock I thrown at Roland and throw it at him.
I can't hear you, Carlos.
Test. All right, there we go.
Yep.
You're actually gonna throw a rock at him.
Same thing I did at Roland.
All right, roll to hit.
With advantage since I'm prone.
Actually, it's with disadvantage if you're prone. Range attacks with disadvantage, and I'm assuming she's within 5 feet, so a range attack was technically disadvantage. So with disadvantage.
D20.
Mm-hmm.
Got a 13 and a 3.
Yep, you hit.
Wait, a 13 and a 3?
Yeah.
A 3 doesn't hit.
A disadvantage or advantage?
No, with disadvantage.
I thought, never mind. I thought she said 13 plus 3.
Oh yeah, no, disadvantage.
Oh, plus what?
No, I thought you said plus 3.
No. So as you're laying back, Excellence, you hear a rock just kind of bounce back. It could only be from you. You assume it can only be from one source.
Next
think
time I will miss.
I think I'm just going to lay here till Wonka gets here.
I'm just gonna walk off to go read the letter.
All right.
Not too far, just enough to sit
get a little
near
privacy.
him and
Yeah.
kind of just stare daggers at him.
So as you open up this, this letter, this folded letter, you almost have to be a little bit more careful with it because of how many times it's been opened and closed, and the creases are so thin that you feel like it's gonna break apart. But after you open it up a little bit, you notice a much newer letter on the inside too. This one possibly can't be any more than a few days old. The older one on the outside is decades old. You know, which one do you want to read first?
The old one.
The old one.
Can you send it to me so I don't have to write it all down right now?
Yeah,
as you
yeah.
talk?
I'm pulling it up. I'm pulling it up. Don't worry.
Like I'm dyslexic and my letterings will get mixed up if I'm trying to write as you talk.
No, I wasn't gonna read it out loud because
Oh, thank God.
it's plus it's you by yourself.
Yeah.
So let's see, where are you? Why is it an image? That's interesting.
My mom just got her stimulus check.
Nice.
She got her stimulus check on my birthday.
I got mine too.
Did you? Oh, thank God.
Yep, got it today.
Do you know who called me?
Your dad.
Yeah. Although he tried to wait a day after because I was late calling his birthday because he changes his number and I had to figure out which number it was.
Right.
So I was like, he's like, since you were late on my birthday, I had to be late on your birthday. I'm like, first off, today's my birthday. Second of all,
Fail.
I texted and called on your birthday. It was just the number you switched 10 fucking different times. He's like, oh. Yeah, I knew that. I'm like,
All right.
you're a fucking idiot.
So I sent it over. That's the older one. The newer one.
I was totally expecting it to be a picture of like an old written letter.
Yeah.
You can make your own. You can make your own
Oh,
and
I
just,
am.
and tape
you
it
know.
into your journal.
Oh, I'm doing it.
And
I have
then
to fold it a million times.
I know, right? Just so are you gonna open the second one too?
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, let me just send it to you then. And then boom. So it's about this time, Awanka, that you've come in. You come into the scene. Excellence just laying on the ground. Althea a few feet away, maybe 10, 15 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
Reading what looks like a couple letters. Excellence just breathing heavily, just angry. And yeah, Awanka's not quiet, so you do hear her come up.
Yeah, it's dun dun dun
Dun,
dun
dun,
dun dun. It gets louder and louder.
I sort of just turned my head towards her.
I'm gonna say she has her axe out. I don't know if she has her shield up, but she probably has her axe out at least.
Okay.
Yeah, and
I'm
then
like, I sort of turn my head towards her and go, "Oh God, glad you could make it."
so she's looking around to see if she spots anything.
I hear her and I look up.
Yeah.
I put, I'm not helping him right now. And I go back to my letter.
Yeah, what you see is what you get. Roll perception check then.
Okay. All right, there you are. Ooh. Math. 22.
Yeah. You look around. You don't see any other individuals, but the quietness and the stillness in the air, the sight's smell of blood is still in the air. The sweat. You recognize a battle when you come across, no matter how short this one was, and with only 2 people involved. Very obvious a battle.
Yeah. Okay. So she goes over and Althea's fine. She's looking angry, but she's looking at a letter.
Yeah, she's reading
the side.
Yeah, she's off to the side.
And Excellence is laying on the ground.
Yeah.
Probably injured. So she'll come over to him and she'll check on him to see if she sees anything major.
You do see multiple arrow wounds in his armor. You see blood on it.
Mm-hmm.
But it's not seeping out anymore.
Okay.
So clearly someone healed him at this point.
So
When she gets closer, I'm like, can you believe it? A new jacket and everything.
I think she's gonna disregard that. She's gonna come over. Her axe is still out. She's gonna kneel to him and she's gonna do some lay on hands while looking around, like
Right.
to see if she can find any threat.
Yeah.
So you get
Like
10,
not
10
even-
hit points.
Like not even focusing on me, just plopping your hand on my chest and like.
Divine energy radiates into you for another 10
Yeah, I don't know how
HP.
many of you guys have actually experienced my lay on hands. Okay.
More like a pounding. It's like, heal, you mother.
Yeah, it's probably like a compression. She first she just like laid it while she's looking around, and like her only way of healing is she's like like it's like just like a, yeah, probably right where the injury is too. Like
Clear!
that's the clearest way. Mm-hmm. Okay, and so she's gonna look around. So did you?
Oh, hold on
What
one
happened?
second.
Yeah.
Hold on, someone's here. I'll be right back.
Do you want us to continue?
Yeah, go ahead. If you guys are gonna roleplay, go ahead.
Okay. She's gonna ask like, so, like while she's doing that, and you're probably like making noises at the.
Yeah. Oh, it hurts.
Where? What happened?
Oh.
Like you see, I mean, you might spot she has like if she's kneeling and her hands on you, her axe is probably behind her, but you probably see it's out.
Yeah, I distracted him for a brief moment. Unfortunately, he shot lots of arrows inside my chest. I got some nice hits, like 2 hits, like directly in his face. But the last thing I remember is another shot in the chest and then punches.
Althea, are you okay?
I'm not talking to him right now.
Okay, but I'm asking you a question.
No.
Who was that person?
That
He
was
took
my
you?
dad.
Your father was here.
Yeah, apparently he's been watching us.
And she's gonna look down at you, Jeff, and she's like, "You fought her father?"
Thank you. Right.
For the record, I didn't just fight her father. I was standing
You
up for her.
You lost to her father.
Well, yeah.
And I knew that was going to happen. I yelled stop. They didn't listen.
She's gonna get up and she's gonna like pull you up with her. Like,
Okay.
enough. Like,
Okay.
Althea, do we need to be concerned?
Let me just clear something up. I wasn't trying to stop him. I was just trying to stall him.
For what?
And have Faitha help
You
Althea
wanted
and come to you for assistance. I was just trying to stall.
If you didn't
knew I wasn't
immediately
going to win.
leave while I was trying to cast, you wouldn't have been here by yourself.
Yes, but we also may have lost them both.
I would have came back.
So she's
He was
pulled you up
carrying
and
you and running with you, like
And
not
Faitha
letting you go.
I could have stopped him peacefully, quietly, without anyone getting hurt.
she's like putting away her axe at this point. Althea, do we have to be worried?
Well, I was warned to not pursue Luger anymore.
So what are you gonna do?
I'm gonna hand them the letters.
Both of them?
Yeah.
Okay, so let me get this straight.
I don't know how
Luger.
to copy and paste.
Luger, the guy who's the ultimate baddie and our quest of destruction of pretty much the land that we live in.
There we go. I sent it to you guys. First one's the old one. The second one's the newer one. Look at this. Look at this cat. It's fucking passed out. Your little kitty. Oh, I woke it up.
Okay. So the first, I'm sorry, the first one was what?
The older one.
The older one. Okay.
The one addressed to me is a newer one.
Okay.
I'm not a very big secret keeper.
Shush. It's hard for me to read this.
Okay, so Luger, the guy who is like the ultimate baddie that we're trying to stop.
Yeah.
Your
As far
father-
as we, oh yeah, this is in character. Sorry.
yeah, I'm in character.
Okay.
Your father doesn't want this to happen.
Yep.
I told you guys I've had voices in a voice in my head. She also says that we should not continue with this.
And we get our asses handed to us. My daddy don't jump in for nothing. That kind of worries me a wee bit.
Does it?
Just wee.
But I don't understand the first letter. The first letter was like to Althea's parents.
Well, she hasn't told us any of that.
Yeah. Althea, you would have pieced together, given that background, that this was a letter that Roland found when he found you as a baby.
Mm.
It was kind of like tucked with you. Yeah.
Who is Rizana? Rizana.
You're asking me?
I'm asking in character.
Oh, okay.
And would I know that's my mom?
No, you don't know who that is.
I don't know.
Yeah,
I know my
Roland.
mama's name is Althea and my daddy's name is Roland. That is it.
Well, any idea who Taryn Miros Lunan is?
No.
Any of those names
No.
sound familiar?
No. So I was found as a baby. I told you, right? Adopted. That was my daddy.
Yeah.
We'll assume that you
DM
did.
question? What's up, man?
Yes. How much would I know of her past?
However much. Yeah.
Her and I have traveled together.
Well, if you say Althea isn't really a secret type, so I'm assuming at this point she would have told you everything she knows.
Yeah.
Okay.
Which is the backstory that she read when we first started. So it was literally yeah. So it's all that. I don't know if you guys need a little refresher, but I got that up right now. If you guys need it.
No, that's fine.
Okay.
I don't know, but it's really old piece of paper, and Roland isn't the type to hand things over. It could be something from my past.
Well, kind of seems like it if he gave it to you.
Yeah.
saying only you would be able to figure it out.
Yeah.
What I want to know is still my question from before. Will this stop you from pursuing? Because I plan to continue this path, and if you are choosing to not, this is your choice to
Well,
make.
you're my people. So.
And he's your father.
And he's my dad.
So it's purely
So-
your decision.
People.
So maybe the real question is, why are you doing this? I'm looking straight at Awonka.
Oh, you're asking me?
Yep. We
I
have
look at
both been
Axel
open
and
and
look at
honest,
Wonka.
and you're the one who keeps quiet on everything. So why are you doing this?
Because I have my own score to settle with him.
Yeah, again, that's... Thanks for filling in the pieces for us. I mean, we're trying to, come together.
No.
Understand why we're doing this. I mean,
The only
yes.
thing that's up in the air
Why are
is
we
if
doing
Althea is going to continue this.
Well, she just asked, why are we doing this?
I know why I'm doing this. Do you know why you both are doing this? Or just because
I
to
do
follow
this.
me?
I follow him.
Who are you talking to? Because I'm up in the corner over here.
Oh, well, you're down below.
Just go like this. Like,
I don't know where you are.
Yeah, so Althea points over to Excellence. Is like, well, I'm following him. And Excellence kind of wants to know why you're pursuing Luger so much.
Yep. What you say will determine whether we are with you or we need to go our separate ways. We can't just keep hiding in secrets here.
And blindly following, because now my daddy got involved. Shit's changed.
I mean, her daddy is getting involved. My whatever is like punishing me sometimes for not listening to her and like taking away my powers and everything.
Your powers got taken away?
Yeah, that happened.
yeah, we didn't.
Yeah.
You didn't actually
So,
tell us that.
so just saying,
Hey,
we
so
are
we had no
going
secret.
out on a limb here to help you, and you don't feel comfortable telling us what's going on.
I just don't find it necessary. But if you want to know so badly, he's the reason that my entire... Carlos, did we decide if it was a tribe or a party?
No,
or
it was you used
who I commanded?
Yeah, you used the local police force.
Yeah, we never settled on that part.
Oh, we didn't? I thought we did. No,
Well,
it's the local
no, I mean we had the basic story, but that was before
Yeah.
we made up the backstory, so I don't know exactly.
it was a local police force. You were working in conjunction with them.
Yeah, the group, the I don't know what phrase to use. Militia? That might be a good word.
No.
No.
Shit. 1 second. Let me bring it up.
Yeah, sorry. We had a basic story set up, but I just
Your platoon?
no, it wasn't a
No,
platoon or
where'd
anything
it
like
go?
that.
This actually makes sense. That's why you don't know, because I never fucking fleshed that out.
Yeah,
My fault.
Carlos.
Okay, my fault. Placeholder, guys. Placeholder.
Placeholder. I'm gonna say
Placeholder.
militia until I hear otherwise.
No, it's Excellence. You would recognize this as she goes into her story. You
X, the word X, whatever the word is.
yeah, whatever that word is, you recognize it as the police force that the Republic uses. That's what they call them.
Oh. Okay. So. So Luger is the reason that my group were all savagely killed. I led them and they died. That's on me, and I have to make it right. Luger is a blight on this land, and I need to make it right. He is doing all this because I didn't take care of it.
Okay, well, just saying, I know you, and I don't think you would go half-cocked into something without a plan. So don't take all the blame.
Just, that kind of goes against everything you've been throwing at her.
I know. And hence why I said it.
Did you want to share everything with them, or just what you just said?
Just that.
Okay, all right.
I don't know if there's more, but I think that's it.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like that's it. I don't know if that's it. I'm assuming that's it.
Is that it?
I think that's it.
Well, I mean, I haven't transferred it to computer.
You also
Where-
don't know she doesn't share, and the fact
Yeah,
that she
she
shared this piece of information,
We'll go with that.
trying to wedge
Nope.
any more out would not be cool.
Nope, I just sort of look at Althea, I'm like, okay, we're in.
She's
I
gonna
mean,
look at you again, Althea. It's like,
We're gonna have
what
to
are
go. I mean, Roland went after the troll that killed my tribe and his wife, so it's kind of in my blood to go get revenge on those who wronged us.
I'm
Yes,
just
see?
thinking, like, she's adopted.
And for me, I do what I want, no matter the consequences. Hence why I was still with you guys when I lost my powers.
Hey, can you conjure up Frederick?
That takes like an hour.
It takes like an hour.
Because I don't think Faith that delivered my note.
Okay.
Do you think Frederick would be able to find him? Considering it's mentally connected to you, and since you did fight him, you have a pretty good idea of what he looks like. Just send him a mental picture.
I don't know if it works like that.
Can you?
DM, does it work like that?
You have a telepathic connection with Frederick once you summon him, so you can telepathically tell him what he looks like, mannerisms, as much as you understood. Althea, give me an intelligence check real quick.
I decided maybe I should tell him that we're going to continue on this road. Intelligence. Oh, no, that's skills. Let me go to abilities. Intelligence check, which is at there. Oh, come on, not wisdom. What's a +3? Oh, I got a 16.
Your dad trained you a little bit and showed you what he could do when he's trying to be stealthy and whatnot. You get the sense that Frederick's
won't be
probably
found.
not going to be found if he doesn't want to be found.
Frederick?
The fact, yeah, the fact that you were able to
Roland?
sense him, yeah, Roland. The fact that you were able to sense him that one day, you were on your peak and he was off his game, and it was just a fluke accident. One in a 1,000.
Okay, then I want to send.
Hey,
Well,
how long
wait,
have we just been like laying here?
However long
How
this
long have
conversation
I
takes.
just been laying here?
However long the
I
conversation
pulled you
took.
up, remember.
Yeah.
Right,
Yeah, I
right.
don't know
But
why you're laying back down.
I laid there for a while before you came up,
Yeah, it
right?
wasn't too long. So at most, it's 20 minutes, man. Hasn't been that
Okay.
long. The sun is definitely set now, and it's dark. Later on in the day. And since I did the math, where'd you guys go? Where'd it go? There
As
it
soon
is.
as there's a lull, she's going to remind that we need to go back to the cave.
Yeah, so this is definitely the lull.
Mm-hmm.
No, that's fine. Let's go. Can we walk slowly though?
I
Kinda
healed you. You
tired.
should be fine. Aren't you military? As she walks away.
And I go, well, military.
She can hear the quotes.
She could hear the finger quotes.
Isn't the word we use? I mean, sure, I guess.
Oh
I
my
mean,
god.
maybe.
So as you guys are walking, having this air quote conversation,
Air quote.
By the time it goes down, the sun sets quickly here. In Lorestria, especially with the Aka'ele Mountains to the
With acolytes
west.
here, great.
The Aka'ele Mountains. You guys are gonna make your way back to the tunnel system, right? And you're able to navigate fairly quickly. Even you guys take a little bit, a few minutes to scout for traps, but not much has changed.
Mhm.
All my walking and everything, would that consider as a short rest?
Not walking toward the destination.
Okay.
So you'd have to sit there in one area for about half hour, 45 minutes to an hour, not doing much. But
Yeah,
walking
that's
through-
why I was asking when I was laying down.
Oh, I see. If it was a short rest.
Yep.
I'm gonna say no.
Of course you would.
I'm going to say no. Well, you were having rocks thrown at you. Some
That missed me.
revelation. You still had to twitch out of the way. That got in the way of the short rest. But no short rest. So you guys are at the front of the cave. Beaten, exhausted, but
I feel
with
okay. No, I'm just kidding.
a mission
Go ahead.
ahead of you.
Trust me, I felt that way when I met up with the father.
He's a badass. I love that guy. I spent too much time on him and not enough on Awonka. Sorry. So but with a sense of cohesiveness that you guys haven't had in a long time, with sharing some stuff, having a set plan. And unless you guys are going to do anything differently, you guys are going to go through the system and towards the room.
Yeah. I want to go back to that hidden room again.
What hit?
All right.
The
Hold on. Let me
yellow
pull it up.
room.
Let me pull up that map. Is it this one? In the cave system, or?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me pull you guys over here. All right.
And remember, you have the bag you wanted to get.
Me?
Jeff.
What?
Jeff, there was that bag you wanted.
Oh.
So you guys are here. What hidden room?
Back, all the way up here, back there.
Ping it.
I did.
Ping it again. I can't see.
Back there. That's the one.
Oh, okay. Yeah, let's move you over this way then.
Where we killed all the zombies.
Yeah, okay, so here you guys are. So, yeah, everything's much the same. Nothing much has changed. Actually, I'm a liar.
Of course you are.
Like, of course things have changed. There's no
Right.
zombies or anything.
Right?
We killed them all.
I'm not swapping them all over, but yeah. Let's go ahead and just put you guys back on here. Oh no, never mind. Yeah, what you can see, nothing much has changed. What do you guys wish to do?
I want to go look at the statue a little more closely.
Oh, the bag I have, though.
Yeah, you have it on you. Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Yeah,
Yeah, but we needed to look at all the.
You specifically said I grab the bag and then I run, right?
Oh.
yeah.
Okay.
As my servant was staying there the
Yeah,
entire day.
once you moved out of range, he dissipated.
Yeah. I think it's funny that I just left him there.
It happens. Okay, what do you guys want to do?
I wanted to look at the statue.
All right, investigation, please.
Okay. You think
I
could
can't
get
grab
at it,
this
but
guy.
I'm not. Investigate.
You what?
I can't grab him.
Got
Okey-dokey.
4.
Oh boy.
I know it's good, right?
All right.
It's like golf rules, right?
The lower the better.
Mm-hmm.
Nah. Oops.
I moved my character. I want to climb up to here and investigate this area.
Okay. So Let's handle a Wonka. With a, what'd you say, a 4?
Yeah.
When you get closer at this angle, all you could really determine is from the waist up, he's been chiseled out into a statue, but from the waist down, he looks like he's a natural part of the natural rock formation.
Okay.
Maybe it's a design choice. Maybe they didn't have enough time, but you don't know.
Mm-hmm.
But as it goes up, the only thing you can determine is that the face is very closely resembling to the original wall, and you get a sense that this is Magubliet's visage that they used to create a statue of him.
Right.
You do give it a once over and a look over, and even that magical aura
Mm-hmm.
that you caught a glimpse of before, it's gone. It's not there.
Okay.
Excellence. Give me an investigation then.
Oh God. A 5.
Hey, it's a little better than mine.
So now that you there's not there's no zombies or skeletons coming at you. When you look down, you see in the middle of it, in the main altar, what looks like it looks like in the shape of an axe blade. And you take a look inside, and much like the handprints that you used to open up the door, there's slight bits of blood that are around, with a little bit with a hole drilled in on one side. So it's an indentation of an axe blade, a hole to one side, and it looks like blood, crusty blood coming out.
That's where it pulled.
Huh?
That's where the blood pooled.
Oh yeah, and you see the hole, and you're like, "The fuck is?" There's a little hole there. It looks like in the shape of an axe head. Interesting.
Okay, so guys, here there's like an axe molding and like a hole in the axe
Mm-hmm.
where it looks like blood went towards that hole and then drained somewhere. Does anyone see where that would drain to?
Can I look at that?
Yeah, go ahead.
What do you want me to do?
He explained everything. Give me a general intelligence check.
15.
Beautiful.
I know, right? Finally.
So you go up here. It's gonna be like down here somewhere.
Okay.
And you look at the mold, because he called it a mold.
Mm-hmm.
You see the hole, and then you look up at all these altars here.
Okay.
And then you think, that's been down sloping towards this point the entire way at around 10 degrees.
So the Blaines, they've been draining the bodies this way?
Yeah, so you come over and you investigate all these altars, and after a quick investigation, you notice that there's a shallow indentation towards all the major arteries where you would cut them open, and you see those same little holes that would fall into these holes, or the same little holes that would, if you cut open, the blood would drain there.
I thought down here was low.
No. Up here is high. Up here was high. Up here was high. Down here is low. Downgrade.
Then we would have been able to see this.
Yeah,
from
you
here.
were able to see it, but once you got closer, you saw the top of it. Like, I remember this. What you're saying, you saw the top of it when you're back here, but when you moved up forward, I said this thing is about 10 feet high, so you can't see the top. You can only see the outsides. So once you're like about 10 feet away, like that angle, it's 10 feet up. Even though it's like a 10, 15 degree downgrade, you can't see the top. It's just the angle is not possible.
Oh, I got it the other way when you were saying it.
Yeah.
I thought we were walking uphill.
No, you're walking down
to there,
Sorry.
and that's why we couldn't see anything.
No, you're walking downhill. That's why you're able to see the top from back here. You're able to see the top of the altar. But once you start downgrading enough, like 60 feet later, you can't see the top.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
No, you're fine. I probably got it wrong.
Okay.
All right.
But
Now
yeah,
I'm gonna go over-
yeah, after doing the once over, Owanka's like, huh. And with the 15, yeah, you're able to say, this was probably used to channel or power this sort of ritual.
Are there any of the bodies there that we destroyed?
Yeah, I mean, you see like bones here and there, like the piles that, I mean, they're all still there.
Well, I'm trying to see how long ago this happened. Based on if I can look at the their altars that they're on between the bodies.
Give me a medicine check then.
Okay. Let's see.
Are you drawing out there?
Medicine. 14.
What are you drawing?
Nothing.
It's around the time that everyone's saying that it's about a year. So it's
Okay.
around.
This was Luger.
Yeah. So you're like,
Okay.
yeah. This wasn't centuries ago. This wasn't weeks ago. This was around the time.
Okay. I want to.
Yeah.
He said it was a mold. I want to see if
If your axe fits,
no. That
would be weird if it did.
It'd be
Oh,
super weird. So I want to see if
No, and this okay. So if I didn't describe it, this axe mold,
it's massive.
yeah. It's if this was a metal mold, this would be like a 5 foot
Yeah, 'cause
long
you
blade.
talked about it when the first item was stolen, and you said it was like multi-part, and it's massive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So this axe is about 5. And now that you guys are, now that you said it out of character, even though you said it out of character, you're looking at it and going, huh? Maybe Owanka would know. It's like that staff, this axe head, kind of fits, and you're just trying to extrapolate it and go, oh shit.
So I'm trying to figure out if this mold if it needs to be used again. I'm trying to figure out if this is something I want to destroy or steal, or if it's something that he's done with it. He doesn't need to use it anymore.
Give me an
Well, I'm trying
Arcana
to figure out
check.
a what?
How what?
I'm trying to figure out how she could. It's a mold of the axe head.
It's in the shape of an axe head. Mhm.
Okay.
And it's slightly different from yours, where yours is kind of it starts off and it flares out just a little bit like of a battle axe. This one is it's literally just almost like a half moon,
Mm-hmm.
and just a flat and a little bit, and with a little bit on the inside over here, and maybe to attach it to something. Where
Yeah.
this is a very large, even if it was like wielded by medium-sized humanoids,
Mm-hmm.
it would still be a very large axe head.
Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to see if this will need to be used again. So the blood has pooled into this area,
Yeah,
and can I tell that it covered the entire axe head? Was there enough blood that it would have filled that entire area? So that would mean that it
As you
would have
give me an
already been
Arcana
used?
check at this point.
Okay.
Is Althea doing anything, or is he just kind of hanging around?
I'm rereading the letters.
Okay, perfect. Excellence. What did you want to do? 20. Got it.
No. 13.
13.
Well, I moved to the carpets. I was going to just look at the carpet, see if there is anything special about them.
Yeah, give me an investigation check.
Oh, I was going to say something else, but okay.
What were you gonna say?
No. I'll roll this first. That's a 19.
Yeah, they're more decorative than anything. You get a sense that in the low Rishkir society, carpets and rugs kind of denote higher status. Oh,
Okay.
what are you trying? What is that? Oh, the
Aw.
letter. Oh, that's so
That's
awesome.
nice.
Oh, I'm gonna have to steal your journal after this is all over.
What do you mean all over?
What after this is all over? Campaigns end.
Are you planning on killing us?
No, campaigns
Oh.
end eventually. Can't have it going on forever. All right. What do you? Okay. What? Yeah. Yeah. Nothing really special about these
No.
rugs. Just to say, like, take a note. It is not Stormbreaker. No. I'll try to find an appropriate picture.
I've got it.
Okay.
Remember?
That's
I've got that
what
picture.
I was.
Of which
What
one?
I was
Oh, of mine.
Of yours. Yeah. Not. Yeah.
What
yeah.
I was going to ask was, I would like to search the room for any hidden compartments.
Okay. Investigation.
Oh, okay. I feel like I should be doing something now. I put my letters away.
That's funny.
That's a 14.
Let's see.
I'm just sort of like walking the entire room. Like,
Yeah.
feeling around, pulling up candlesticks.
The shelves. Just maybe this opens up. As you're looking around, when you look at the statue, you start giving the statue the once over. You notice a compartment.
Do I see the eyes? Are the eyes following me?
The eyes aren't following you because they're right next to you. Nah. You notice a compartment that's been opened very recently. And then you start looking around and go, in the time, and it's very, you said you rolled a 15?
14, yeah.
14. Okay, so yeah, a compartment that's been opened and something was removed a few feet above your head. And just glancing by how everything was moved around and you get a better look at inside, something was very recently removed from this spot. Very recently.
Like very recently, as in within the time frame of us being in here and the time frame of us leaving and coming back.
Yep.
I might destroy a kobold.
Okay. Good news or bad news?
Bad news.
Well, from my observation here, and I'm just going by what I think may have happened. Someone may have took something from the statue. However,
Good news?
it happened very recently, like within the time frame of us chasing after your father. So, I mean, we could look for clues, see if we could find out who took it.
Well, it would have to be those stupid little earth diggers.
Yeah. Well, who knows who's been here? I mean, it could have been the person who brought us to the cave.
Can I look for tracks around?
It could have been your father. Who knows?
Whoa, bro.
Carlos?
Hey.
Not even start.
Yeah, I heard. Hold on.
Just for the record, he took you without us even knowing. Your father is quite sneaky.
I don't think he'd do that.
All right, go ahead and give me a survival check, Owanka.
Survival.
Yep, looking for tracks.
Oh, that's stealth. I was like, what the fuck?
Can I help her since I've been doing most of the tracking?
Go ahead and roll survival too.
For the record, I do get the D4 with that one. It's survival.
Okay.
Okay.
Ow, that's my toe.
17. Yeah.
Survival. Where the fuck are you going?
What'd you roll, Wonka, for survival?
17.
Okay.
Oh,
What'd
me
you roll?
too.
17? Perfect. All right,
That
so
is a
working.
nice looking battle axe.
I know, right? Yeah, there's no, it's nothing ornate or anything like that. But it's built. You look at it's only one half, so it's like cut in half.
Oh.
So it's only one side of the blade. It's not the entire blade.
Oh.
So yeah, it's it looks rough. You don't want to get hit by that. With the 17, you guys are both looking around, and you do spot some tracks there.
Mm-hmm.
It looks like booted humanoid footprints, and you guys have stepped over them a little bit, but both of you are able to put together and piece together that this definitely happened after you guys cleared this room out, and before you guys came back. There was about an hour and a half gap in between the time where they came in, and you see them walk around, and they do go up to the altar, they do come down, and they do immediately go to that little slot that Excellence says. So they knew it was there. And then they left.
I want to look at the slot.
I'll be right
What-
back.
Okay, how big is the slot? And
About yay.
how big of an item could be in there?
Yeah, like it's
Like a book.
Yeah, once you look in it, it's about 1.5 feet wide, about 4 inches high, and then when you look in and you reach in, it's a couple of feet deep.
Okay, so a fair size.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay. Okay. Wonka is like walking around angry right now. God, I don't even know. Could we
What
follow
happened?
the tracks out? Carlos?
You have to do a survival check and see which way he went and start walking through.
Althea, she looked inside the box, to see how big the box was, the slit. That's all that you missed.
Okay, sorry, I had some dirt in my eye.
No, you guys together, both of you guys were able to figure out and find it. So
We should probably try to find this person. I don't know how difficult this will be. Also, I want to take this thing out of the ground. And she's pointing at the mold.
okay, and it's recessed into the altar.
Okay.
So you're not gonna be able to pull it out.
Okay.
More than likely, try to destroy it.
I don't want to destroy it. I really would like to somehow take it.
You're gonna have to take this 10 by 10 by 10 foot stone slab.
Not the whole. I mean, how deep are we talking this mold to be?
Well,
What's
it's molded into the altar.
Right. But
So
how
it's
deep
stone.
Uh-huh.
And it goes in like an axe blade, so it only goes a couple inches, but it's literally part of the rock.
Uh-huh.
Question.
Yeah, go ahead.
The statue, is it holding an axe that looks exactly like the carving?
Yeah.
Just break off the hand that's holding the axe and take that axe. It's a replica of what you're trying to take, right?
Why don't
That
you
work?
try to take out the axe? I'm going to destroy this at the least.
Sure. I grab my crowbar and I climb up and I aim for the wrist of the statue.
Okay.
Oh, really bad, you guys. It's gonna be great. Let me see what I've got.
I'm just gonna stand back.
That's it.
I'm gonna heal myself.
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay.
Okay.
Do I roll for anything?
Yeah, hold on one second. At the same time that Awanka, you're gonna try to what?
I will destroy it. I will use.
How?
Well, that's what I'm trying to figure out. You said it's stone.
Yeah. When you walk up, like it's 10 feet up, obviously little steps that are carved into the altar. And then when you get up there, it's about 4 feet off after the steps are in, it's about 4 feet high. And it does, and it is 10 feet wide, and it does have that axe mold in kind of like carved into it,
Mm-hmm.
you know? But it must have been done magically because it's just so smooth and so just precise that, as far as you know, no but physical tools will be able to do such precise work. So how would you want to destroy this?
I'm thinking I'm going to use my miner's pick. Because it's made for that.
Okay.
Instead of destroying my own equipment. Or
Okay.
my... Yeah.
Okay.
Why not?
All right. Both of you guys roll a D100. So give me a percentile roll.
Neat. It's not going to go well. This is going to be great.
Just a 100
The D100. Where's
or
our
a 100 and a 10?
Just a D100.
Well, that's what a 100 is. You use the double digits and the 10. That's 100.
Althea, what's Althea doing?
I'm
That's
healing
what I'm asking.
myself.
You're what? Oh, you're healing yourself in where? You're right here in this area.
Wait, I don't know where that is. Hang on. Do-do-do-do.
Yeah, where are you at? In all this madness.
I'm gonna be on the fucking carpet. I don't know where I am. Where am I?
Yeah. Well, you helped to track, so you'd be like maybe around here somewhere. But just depend on. You said you moved back a little bit and to heal, so I don't know exactly where you went.
Can't move it.
Oh, you can't? Oh my gosh. Really? It says it's saved. You know, it shows Shadow Hunter, right? Yeah, that's you.
I rolled an 86.
Okay.
I rolled a 22.
Okay. Awanka, give me roll me a D4 minus 1.
Oh, shit. 1.
A 1? Okay. Excellence, you rolled a what? 96?
86.
86. As both of you make your strikes prospectively, the miner's pick comes, whooshing through the air and slams directly onto this axe blade mold.
Mm-hmm.
Something seizes your mind. You don't know what it is, but all you can do is just start screaming. You're incapacitated and you just start screaming. Let's see.
I changed my mind. I don't want to do this.
You guys both did it at the same time. Let's see.
I'm going to go with bellowing. She's bellowing.
Screaming, bellowing, just at the top of her lungs.
Yeah.
Excellence. Give me, roll me a D6.
A D6.
Yeah.
6.
Okay, you stay on. And as your crowbar slams into the wrist, you said, you're immediately incapacitated and frozen.
Oh, fuck.
Just chink. And Althea, all of a sudden, Awanka's just bellow starts screeching, starts reverberating through this entire cavern. What do you do?
What? I run up to her.
Okay.
Nope, I scream at her. I ain't moving. You okay?
Nothing happens. She is
Wonka.
just bellowing.
Throw a rock. You threw a rock at everyone else.
No, just those who irritate me. Okay, I'm gonna run up there.
Okay. And when you walk up there, you notice that she's made contact with the pick. No damage, nothing was done to it. But she's just holding it, arms gripping the hilt or the handle of this mining pick. But she's just screaming louder than you've ever heard her scream.
I'm gonna just get a running start. I'm gonna run. I'm gonna tackle her.
Tackle her, give me a strength check.
Sorry, the
Wonka,
visual on this is amazing.
Yeah, Wonka, give me a strength check with disadvantage.
Oh, wow, okay.
Oh fuck.
Huh.
Do I get an advantage?
No, you just roll. And she has to roll with disadvantage because she's incapacitated.
She wins.
With strength?
She
Yeah.
wins.
What'd you roll on that one?
A -1.
How'd you roll a -1?
Oh, no, I didn't. Oh my God, that was so dumb. I subtracted my strength modifier in my brain.
I was like,
I was like, how in the world is that? I got a 7.
a 7.
I got a 5.
A 5?
Oh.
And you try to tackle her and you try to move her. Would you get her away from that?
Yeah, that's it. That's just
Yeah. So yeah, you move her and you tackle her and you pull her and you just, but her scream doesn't stop. She just still keeps screaming. At this point, she does go a little bit slack, but she's just laying there screaming.
I'm not making contact anymore?
No. 1 second, I'll be right back.
Okay. It's going really good, you guys.
So I'm like frozen? Like
I think you're literally
Is it
like
like-
in ice.
stone?
I feel like it's in ice.
Because I think I rolled fairly high on both of them.
Well, that's the thing with the percentile chart. Is you don't know, is low good? Is high good? It could be
Bad.
literally all over the place.
Yeah, jeez.
Yeah, it really. I don't know.
Okay. For the next 2 minutes, Owanka is still screaming, bellowing,
Jeez, that's rough.
until finally she just stops. And Owanka, you gain control of your faculties now.
How's my throat?
A little scratchy.
Yeah.
You could use a little nip of some water if you needed, if you wanted to.
That'd be nice.
For this 2 minutes, I'm crisscross reading my book.
What about your frozen friend? Was he
What
literally in ice?
I ain't gonna become frozen like him or scream like you. I'm waiting.
I
Yeah.
okay.
So am I still?
Yep.
Okay.
He's frozen.
And you see Excellence just in a little chink.
And he okay. So when you say frozen, like ice,
Not moving. No, just not moving.
Oh, I'm going to turn. Just like, have you tried to move him?
Oh hell no! I'm not gonna become stone. Nope. Between you screaming and him not moving, I ain't touching shit.
Carlos, did I experience anything from this? Like this? Did I just nothing in my mind? Like I didn't.
You just went insane.
Oh.
You went
Yeah.
crazy, madness.
Crazy.
You're just a little ashamed of. You don't know why you did that.
Yeah. Like there's nothing.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a whole lot of emotion, Wonka. I feel closer to you.
Yeah. You got to see her rage. Congratulations. Not many people get to see that.
Was that rage or like pain scream?
I know that's the thing. What kind of screaming is it, Carlos?
It spends the duration screaming.
Oh,
Whatever
okay.
screaming you guys want to do.
Pain, terror.
Well, because it's like what's most convenient is like rage. Rage would be a good one.
No, it's pain. I heard you pain scream.
Okay, she's gonna go over to Excellence,
gonna follow.
and she's
He's about
Behind her.
he's about 10 feet up.
okay.
Do you want to give me a boost?
I mean, do I need a boost? No. I mean, kind of. I can see his foot. Can I? Yeah, I'm gonna just try it. Well, no. I've got my pickaxe in my hand. I'm gonna poke him. Not like with any point side because it's like this. So she's just gonna the brunt end just kind of poke at him. See what happens.
And when you poke him, poke like his leg, you're able to reach there.
Mm-hmm.
His leg doesn't move, and you try to push a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
But like almost like his muscles are just tense and locked up and tight, and he's just not moving.
Would I see this as he's petrified?
No, I mean he's still fleshy.
Okay.
Is he like cold to the touch?
Well, I didn't
Body
touch him. That's the thing. Like you saw, she had her axe, or her not her axe, her pickaxe.
Do we see him moving?
He didn't move. You didn't see him move at all.
Well, I mean,
No, his leg didn't move, but once you started poking at him, his body did start shifting a little bit.
Okay.
But almost as he's like locked into place, and he's just.
Now, is my entire body like frozen, or can I like move my eyes? Like, what the hell is happening?
Let me see. Would you roll? Okay.
86 and a 6.
Yeah. No, you're conscious. You just can't move, buddy. Pal,
Okay.
friend, amigo. Sorry.
So I'm seeing everything that's going on.
As much as you can, where you're like
seeing everything.
Yeah.
Like
you're just.
Okay.
Can I like make sounds with my mouth? Like not.
Nope.
Like if it's closed, I could be like.
Not even that requires muscle movement. Nope.
I can say oil can. Oil can.
So not petrified, not petrified, not paralyzed.
Hit me with the rock.
What are you trying to figure out?
Well, I'm trying to see what I can do and if it's safe to touch.
Get me a general intelligence check.
Neat.
Hit me with your shield.
My shield's too valuable. 7.
You don't know what the fuck's wrong with him. Well, it's like you don't know why. The best you could take from this is that you hitting these things, and the way that this entire room is kind of interconnected with the wall, with the doorway, the altars, the axe head mold, the statue that caused everything's all interconnected. The fact that you were striking it, caused this. Yeah.
I don't know if you could hear me, but Sir Excellence, try praying. Something.
She's gonna try some cure wounds on him.
Is you gonna go up and touch him?
Yeah. Let's try the touch.
All
Just
right.
for his like ankle.
All right. Go ahead and cure wounds. Just roll to heal.
Okay.
Is his ankle closed?
I don't know.
He has a bare ankle. He's not a hussy.
7 heals.
You and 7.
Do I heal 7?
You heal 7.
Does he move?
Do I move?
Doesn't move. It's been about 4 minutes. Nothing's been. No.
I am going to take what Althea said and slowly pray to
Okay.
whatever being is watching me and be like, help.
Give me a religion check.
Religion. Oh, son of a bitch. +0. Awesome. 7.
A 7. Ooh, not close enough. You don't even hear a wisp of anything.
This is not my night.
I don't believe in gods, but whatever the fuck he's talking to in his head, please help him.
In 6 minutes,
Hey,
as you guys walk around,
did she not? Did whoever not hear me pray either?
are you proficient in religion?
I don't know.
I don't have that on these sheets.
I'm like, I'm not even proficient in religion.
Neither am I, and I'm a paladin.
You guys are weird. I love it.
I have a +1.
Are you proficient in religion? No. So as you guys are trying to figure this out, going over all your options, cure wounds, praying, doing everything that you guys could possibly think of. After 7 minutes after Excellence struck the wrist, you find, and you're back.
Oh Jesus, man,
I'm just gonna get down.
that's a good idea.
I'm done. Tired. I'm thinking we need to rest.
Oh my god. I want it more now. Oh god, I do.
What about
want
sleight
what?
of hand?
I want that axe.
Uh,
The statue of the axe, especially with the hand on it. That'd be a power move against Luker.
Oh,
just a
sure. Now
statue.
it's a power move.
That's good. Okay.
You thought it was a dumb idea when I first was doing it.
What are you talking about? I had said I told you to go do it.
By the way, you did hear Owonka screaming, bellowing.
Oh, yeah, I know. I got that.
Mm-hmm.
There's minor.
I also got the point that I was able to see Althea not wanting to do anything to help us. No, we chase after you, but totally cool.
I wasn't about to turn the stone, and all 3 of us be fucked.
I mean, he
You
didn't turn
tried. You tried with the Wonka. You didn't even try with me. Your friend who's been traveling with you the entire time. You didn't even try.
That's my daddy.
No
she'll
excuse.
suggest
No
we
excuse.
can go into the at the corner and
I want
Rest
to
for a
try
little
and
bit?
use my whip to try and take the axe out of the hand.
it's a
Okay.
stone. It's a stone. It's all
Yeah, it's
carved.
a statue.
That's it.
Roll an attack,
Okay.
and I think you could use. It's what is it? Is it 3 or 4
For what?
for the axe, Brianna?
For the whip.
Yeah, for the whip. Oh, sorry. Yeah, for the whip. Send it to you on YouTube.
Which whip?
Which whip?
Are
Say
you
that 5
using?
times then. Yeah.
The good whip.
Ooh, the one you found? Nice.
Yeah. Shit. Where the fuck are you, Carlos?
Yeah, 3 attacks. So roll to attack 3 times.
And what is the attack? I can't find it on here.
It'll be one. It'll be a D20 plus your dex. You're not proficient in it, so just your dex mod.
You said D what?
A a D20 plus your dex.
Plus my dex.
Yeah.
30. Oh fuck. God, I'm kidding. Oh, that's a 7. Oh, thank God. 8.
Are you just gonna attack it with it once or the 3 times that it can do it? Because you can
Oh.
choose to.
For 3 times.
Okay.
Do I have to do it all at once, or can I attack it the one time, see if anything happens?
No, you do it. That's why I asked. You could either use it to attack once, or you could use it to attack 3 times.
Just the one time.
Just the one time? Okay, just making sure.
I'm not trying to die.
Okay. What was it?
I got an 8.
An 8 plus the total? Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
moving.
7 plus 1.
Then, yeah, it's not moving. You do hit it. Roll me a percentile dice.
Is that 100?
Yeah, you're 100 into your D10.
A 10 plus a 16.
A 10 plus a 16. What do you mean?
A D1. My D100
What?
and a D10. It's 10 and a 16.
So you rolled a 16 in total?
A 6. I'm so confused. Roll
What did your
D100,
what did your 100 roll?
A 16.
No, those are like 10s. Like 10, 20, 30, 40.
Okay.
Oh, did the thing add up for you?
I think it did. That's what I'm saying.
I think it did. I think that's for 16.
We'll just
Okay.
call it
I'm rolling the 100 thingy.
okay.
Yeah. Okay. So it did the math for you.
All right. So 16.
Mm-hmm.
No, I rolled. I'm just gonna do it off this. I don't understand. This thingy, right?
Yeah. Roll that. But what does it give you?
20?
Okay. Now roll it again.
Shit. A 20.
So 22. Got it. Let's see. Where did you go?
I don't understand the percentile thingy.
Okay. We'll figure it out next time when we got time. I'll roll this for you.
I don't like that.
I say we leave her.
as you make contact, Excellence, Owanka, she pulled out the whip that she found and then
I swear, if I get frozen, I'm going to be pissed.
yeah, no, she hits and then very slowly, Althea turns around and just streaming down her face are just tears. And she's just crying.
I'm glad it's just tears. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, just tears. And you're sitting there just crying. Althea, you have no idea why. You're just crying.
I don't like this.
And just crying. You could talk, you could say what you could speak, but it's interrupted by bouts of crying and just tears streaming down.
Shit.
You just and you guys both look over and it's like maybe she finally cracked. No.
Are those happy or sad tears?
Do they look happy to you?
I don't know. Never seen you cry.
I don't know.
I say I leave you. Let you cry out. Not do anything to help.
Yeah, and
I'm
if
gonna
no,
pick my rock and throw it at him.
okay, go ahead and you find what
I'm watching, so I'd be ready for this, right?
Yeah, and roll with disadvantage, Althea.
The 20?
Yeah, D20 plus Dex. What'd you roll?
A 12 and a 9.
So a
Plus
9
one.
does. So a 10 doesn't hit. Maybe it's because your eye is just full of tears, but when you throw a rock, it and it just clanks off of a Wonka's armor, just cling.
Sorry.
Oh
That was meant for him. Oh, yeah.
So crying. And if no one,
No, you got to role play that out.
Yeah.
I grab one of these rugs here
And I
Okay.
start shake it off and just start put it around her shoulders and like, it's okay.
So you're taking
It's okay.
the 20 by 40 foot rug. He drags it over,
Burrito.
I had to shake it first, get some
shakes
dust
it,
off.
some bugs come off of it, because it's on the underside. And,
Gross.
I would use my jacket, but it's kind of bloody.
yeah, well, he did the best he could, and he tries to calm you down. And after 7 minutes, Althea, you finally gather your composure and you stop gently weeping into this rug.
Oh, she's gently weeping now.
Well,
Whatever this shit is, it's fucked up.
little corner. There you are. Dragged it over. Try to
Okay, now I'm just going to say this again. I'm tired. I think I need my rest. I think we all need some rest. I don't want to sleep in here. By any chance, would it be possible if we set up camp? Either, no, you're going to be slightly against this, but Luger's room.
No.
Okay. Worth it. Worth a shot. Or the room with all the nice cold water.
We don't know anything about that. Let's just go back to the barracks.
Okay, but you don't know anything about the cold water. Could have healing properties.
I
This
think
is
it's
true.
just water.
I like that idea.
I'm pretty sure she went swimming in there. Wasn't it her? I think it was her.
Yeah,
Oh.
at full health.
Apple.
Oh.
Yeah.
No, I suspect it's just springs. We can investigate it after
All in
everything's filled up.
favor of
Water.
the water.
democracy.
Okay.
Wonka could still stay in the barracks if you wanted to, and you two could stay in the.
Yeah, except I have
Water.
a feeling that, just leaving them alone does not end well. So she won't. She'll follow them.
Okay. So you guys make your way back.
We're going on the bear hunt.
Oh, before we go, can we shove like a tombstone or something in the pathway of the magic wall so if it closes, it hits that tombstone?
There's not really tombstones, they're altars. Just kind of carved out of like natural rock. So you have to break something apart.
And
Kinda wedge
breaking
it.
apart is a bad thing. Got it.
You haven't hit the altars yet.
Yeah, and you said everything is connected in the room, so I'm not going to bother.
Okay.
So I'm thinking we stick something between the doorway, though. Just saying.
Mhm.
Wait, what if we attack a less vulnerable part of the room?
Why don't we do this after we rest?
Okay.
You guys sure you want to do this? I mean, I'm okay with hitting something more. I mean, you guys kept healing me. I'm almost at full health now.
Go
Are
and
you
try
really?
the statue again. She'll tell you that. She'll go try the statue again.
I don't want to try the statue.
Mm.
I'm
If
going
you want
to
to hit
Definitely.
anything right now, it should only be the statue.
All right. Let's go to the water.
So you guys come back. Let's see. And this spring water, I don't know. Where's Excellence? Damn it, Excellence, where'd you go?
Ran away with the circus.
Damn it. Oh, you're way up here. Wow, that's a different figure. All right. And it's much the same. The pool is there. There was the carvings that were cut out, so if you wanted to sit in this pool, you could. It's nice and cool there. It's quiet. The dryness from the previous area that you guys came into to here, especially with the spring water, it gets a nice little humidity in there. And even though you guys are far north, since you guys are in the cave system, it's not freezing cold, but it's still nice and cool. So think of in the low 60s.
give her a bath.
Yeah. Is Althea with? Did Althea come with you? Because last time you didn't want to bring her, so I assume she. I
You
assume
went
she.
to go-
Oh yeah, she went to go find him. Oh, is she back yet? No, she's not back yet. So far it's only been about maybe an hour, hour and a half.
And we left without her.
Mm-hmm. And now it's deep into the night. It's 9 p.m. And once everyone settles down and is quiet. I don't even know what song is playing. It's not even that. It's fine. It's nice and quiet. It's actually quite pleasant here, especially with the water gently refilling this natural pool system that you guys have here. It's not obtrusive, and it's not disconcerting at all. And unless you guys want to do anything aside from set up camp, you almost want to just lean up against a stalactite or stalagmite, whatever it's called, and relax.
Nope, keeping
And-
watch.
Yeah, and if you keep watch, that's fine. But if not, it's very easy to fall asleep in this area.
Not falling asleep, but just relaxing.
Okay.
Are we doing a long or short rest? I don't remember.
We need a long rest. I
Okay.
mean, it's like 9 o'clock at night and everything. We might as well hit the long rest.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah.
do-
So keeping watch. I'll keep the first watch.
I'll do the second.
Once everyone uses the water, I am definitely cleaning my wounds in that water.
Had we inspected the water last time?
Yeah.
Yeah, I tasted it.
Okay.
We're good.
So as you guys are preparing to take a full night's rest, everyone's doing what they usually do. Excellent. While you're in the pool cleaning your wounds and washing up, where'd it go? Sorry. I have like 80% of the notes transferred over to digital,
Yeah.
but not all of them. Yeah. There you are. As you're doing this, okay. You hear in your head, very familiar with this kind of thing, with this kind of spell. Excellence, you piece of shit. I don't know what the fuck you did, but Earhart and Holg, oh, they're rounding up the crew. Best watch out for yourself.
Can I respond?
You know it's a message spell, so you can respond.
Okay. Grandma, so good to hear from you. I don't know what you're talking about. I mean, it just doing some light time adventuring. That's all.
Okay. He's not gonna yeah, that's it. That's all you get.
Oh, crap. I say that in character too,
Yeah.
as I'm just sitting there like in the water. Like, oh, crap.
Is
Loud enough-
sending
loud enough.
out loud?
Yep.
Yeah. You have to verbally say it.
Oh.
But if he chooses to, he can be like very discreet about it and just kind of like sure. But he said out in character, he says that out loud, goes, oh crap.
Yeah.
Do we hear that?
Did the excellence say it out loud enough for everyone to hear? He's very familiar.
Yes.
He's very familiar with the sending spell, so he can be very discreet about it. He knows the limitations and everything around it. But if he wants to say it out loud, he can. So you do.
No, I totally say it out loud.
You say everything out loud, or just oh crap?
Yep, everything.
Everything out loud. And
Oh,
even though this is
Finally lost it.
yeah, it's a smaller area, and it does echo a little bit, but you hear at first you're like, what the fuck is he doing talking to himself? But everyone hears it.
I finish with what I'm doing, and I sort of get out of the pool, and I see them sort of looking at me, and I go, got a message from my grandma. People are pissed at me.
So many questions. Why is there always so many questions around these two?
I don't know why. I mean, I've been with you guys the entire time, so
What happened?
You
nothing.
talk to your grandma?
Yes.
Would I know this?
Would you have told her?
I would not have told her who grandma was.
Yeah.
But I would have said I talked to my grandma.
Why are you in trouble?
I don't know. Who did you say was pissed off at me?
Earhart and Holg. These were the guys that you on your solo adventure.
Right.
Is those two. It was the one in command and the one in second in command. Earhart's the one in command. Holg is the one in command, or second in command.
Okay, so this makes more sense. Well, I knew things wouldn't be perfect. I mean, you knew that I took care of the business that, was sort of causing us problems and everything, and that's when I got all that money. I mean, but turns out, back in the Republic, the guy who wanted to kick my ass here is over there and is pissed with me. But we knew he was pissed at me.
No, it was you. I thought you said you covered your tracks.
I did.
So how are they pissed at you?
I have no idea.
Roll an intelligence check.
I was like, can I insight that?
You can insight that. Go ahead.
If he truly has no idea why they're pissed at him.
Intelligence?
Yeah.
That'd be a 14.
And then I roll
Okay.
from here.
You know why they're pissed at you. Do you know why they're pissed at you, or are you just trying to play it in character?
Well, I know
This is
why.
out of character. Yeah, yeah.
I know why he's pissed off at me.
Yeah.
Like, for the main reason.
Yeah.
But I thought I steered him away from me because I destroyed all his notes,
Yeah.
burned down his place,
Yeah.
stole his money.
Yeah.
You killed his friend.
Well, hold on. I may have killed his friend, but he doesn't know that. He thinks his friend did all that, not me.
Yeah. So
Because his
Let's-
friend wrote a convincing note that it would be him that did all this, not me.
yeah, he didn't roll that high. So less than a day and a half after seeing you, his entire operation is burned to the ground.
And he confronted you too. So
That's true.
That's what'd you roll on your intelligence check?
16.
14.
A 14?
Oh, I thought
14.
it was me.
Yeah.
Oh
so,
no, mine was insight. Sorry.
Yeah, yours was insane. So you're just
Okay,
thinking,
so I
going
wrote
back,
the
it's
wrong
like,
thing.
maybe the timing was a little too obvious. Maybe not. But he's within a day and a half, his entire building was burnt down. Yeah, now it's coming back to you like, shit. No amount of Trek covering could have covered this coincidence. Even if, and you start thinking about it, it's like, even if everything fell into place, even if he believes you didn't do it, he's still blaming you. Just like, because this has happened twice already with you. So take that as you will for, in character. But this already happened once before. It happened a second time, and even if all evidence pointed towards it not being you, he's still gonna blame you. And since you rolled a 14, you're kind of getting that in your hand going like, ah, shit.
No, I get it.
Yeah. And you're also thinking about it. Goes like, okay, it's still weeks away because he has to round up his old crew, which you fucked over before years ago, and they got to come back to come after you. So you still got time.
And the whole crew disbanded, right?
Well, that was a new crew. You only recognize Holgan, Earhart. The original bodyguard crew group that you fucked over really hard, kind of dispersed afterwards.
You said that they like some of the guards were people
No, it was only those two, Earhart and Holg.
That's not what you said last time.
Okay, if you could pull it up, let me know, and then we'll work over. But it was like 2022 individuals before that you got passed in your backstory, and now they're back. Now they're going back to the Republic to try to gather up the posse to come after you. Essentially, is what you get. If you could pull it up, like let me know, then I could adjust it.
Okay.
When was it?
No, we're good.
You
fine,
sure?
whatever.
You don't seem too sure about that.
No, I'm sure. I think it was something you said, though. I didn't, when we were role-playing, like, in a group, you said it, not...
Anyone else want to say anything?
It was like during the bar scene or whatever.
No, I remember when he showed up, we came down for breakfast, and they were surrounding us in the room, and the leader came up to you, was very angry, and then walked away. I don't remember any names. I just remember there's a big crowd of people, and then they left. So if there was names, I have no idea.
Half a dozen of men who place themselves around us.
Yeah, half a dozen, so 6.
I don't think you mentioned names.
I feel like any names would have been on your solo stuff. So if
Well, no, he named only 2, but he did say that the other guards were part of the crew that I disbanded, and that's why every one of them hated me.
The ones that you disbanded in Vulazor.
On my mission.
The original mission.
So if the mission was all those guards were pissed off at me, and this guy, Earhart, brought him along, why would they be pissed off at me if they had no idea who I was?
They're following his orders. You shut down his if you want to break it down, he was a mercenary troop, and giving his training, given his background, he was able to get together a really good company, and he did jobs just like anyone else can do. You burned down their building, killed one of them.
No one knows.
No one knows. Stole all their money. Earhart and Holg disbanded everything. Said, "Hey, you know what? We can't pay you guys." Everyone left. Earhart and Holg saw you, knew you did it, went back to the Republic to get the original group because now they've always wanted to get they always want to get their hands into you, but you disappeared. Now they know where you're at. They went back to go get them. Now they're coming after you. If you want to drop 6 from the 6 of the 22, we could drop 6 of the 22. It could be 17 coming after you now. Which one do you want?
Whichever one you want to give me.
All right. So, Grandma let you know that Earhart and Holg, rounding up the old group, coming to you. You say this out loud.
So you were telling us.
Yeah.
You were telling us that the question was, why are they mad at you? Why are they coming after? Because I rolled an insight,
Yeah.
and he said he had no idea.
What'd you roll for insight?
Like my roll?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a 24. He said he had no idea why they were pissed at him.
So with an insight of 24, you see the wheels turning in Excellence's head and goes, yeah, I know why they're mad at me. So you get a sense that you want to hide this from them, Excellence? Because you could, if you want to hide it from him, you could roll deception. You're like, yes, I do. Let me roll.
Well, you heard what I rolled, so
Yeah.
good luck.
Sure. I'll try a roll deception.
I think he has like a +6, right?
Yeah, he's got
+7.
charisma and
+7, nice.
Although that did not do it.
I know. I'm like, I've got a +5 to it too. So.
What'd you roll?
A 9.
He's a little
I
shook.
rolled a 2, technically.
Buddy.
I rolled a 19 technically.
Damn.
Let's see if I roll again. Let's see what happens. Oh, that was a little bit better, but no.
So you're a little shook because you thought this was behind you and done with. So grandma coming in and sending you this message really freaked you out a little bit, and you're trying to recover and trying to cover your tracks. And you say even with advantage, you didn't even do it. Damn it, because you're so good at lying. Owanka, yeah, he's not being forthright. He's holding something back. He's not painting the whole picture.
What aren't you
You telling
telling
the
us?
truth?
What aren't you telling us after you digging into my past and you
Oh,
lied?
give me a freaking break. You told one thing and you didn't even tell us the entire thing.
Do we have a threat coming after us?
No,
Insight.
I have a threat coming after me.
We are
Oh,
with
so
you.
you planning on leaving?
No.
Then it's us.
No. Was it us last time? No, it wasn't. I took care of the problem then. I'll take care of
Apparently
it
you
now.
didn't take care of it.
I stalled the problem then, and I'll take care of it now.
Yeah.
Just like I did in the past, just like I did a
Again,
month ago.
is this
and
the same problem as the past?
hey, you didn't tell us everything, so how about I not tell you everything right now?
We all make our choices, and you've made yours. She's going to go off and she's going to go do her reports. She hasn't done in a while.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're gonna tell them everything up to this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
She'll also note there's a potential new threat that she has no information on.
And you're gonna mention Excellence specifically?
Yeah.
I don't think.
I mean,
you've done this before. You haven't done this before,
she's already talked to them. Like you know, like this is who I'm traveling with. Give me everything
Right.
you've got on that. Like that all happened already.
You already know this is New Republic spy network. You're not gonna get anything out of him. Anything more than like he's New Republic. Like you're gonna get most of the backstory of him. Like sailor, military, this and that, and just a little bit of a dossier. And then all of a sudden it just goes cold.
Yeah.
Because
That's what have come up from before, like long before.
Yeah, so you're not going to get much more.
No, but it's more of just
this.
reporting. She's not expecting anything from that.
You are going to get back. Did I type that out? I'm like, did I type it out or write it down? Did I type it out or write it down? Which one did I do? You're going to get back, and I have to send it to you.
Oh yes, please. Thank you.
Once I transcribe it over.
That's totally fine. You can even send me a picture if you want to do that.
No, my chicken scratches shit.
Hmm.
It boils down to the mission to the south, trying to find Luger himself,
Right.
has failed,
Oh.
and apparently,
Mm-hmm.
since you're interconnected and you had a contact with the Flynn,
Mm-hmm.
that he might not be completely working with Luger anymore. He got past the network. His original squad was cut down pretty well. So his original a dozen or so were cut down to about 2 or 3, and they are now raising gnolls, but a wild version. What you guys know of gnolls? They've been part of society. They work and they do their thing, but these guys are very destructive in their manner, and very much like the hit and raid tactics that watched across Lower Skier a few weeks back. And this Flynn, it might be doing something on his own.
Like the one we fought, though.
Yeah, like the one you fought, the Flynn, the original one that, beat up Althea and his dad wasn't there to save him. I'm looking at you, Althea. Yeah, he might be doing something on his own. He's doing some hitting. Before, when it was only 2 or 3, the next time he attacked a caravan, there was 6. And then he hit another caravan, there was 8. Then he hit a town, there was 12.
Wow.
Over the last couple of weeks now.
Okay. And where was the last sighting?
I'll have to give that, and I'll have to ping it on the map for you.
Thank you.
It's in the borders between the New Republic and the Wildlands.
Oh, way over there.
Yeah, he's doing something else, and that's why the fact that he's just hitting and raiding aside, and not really taking anything, just destruction. Whereas Luger is
Meticulous and it's got a plan.
Yeah, and he's taking things. He's getting magical items, and he's hitting points of interest. It's a different motive, different motive
Mm-hmm.
that they think they're not working in tandem anymore. But that's a theory. Nothing's confirmed yet. They're moving agents into that location.
I thought the Republic was sending an army from the Republic, or I'm sorry,
to stop them. They were trying to get a little bit of a blockade, and that's why a lot of them were killed. But that Flint is something else.
Well,
So that's what you sit there, report, and then they give you that back. Just maybe it'll fact, and these are normal reports that they kind of thing of information. So that might be something that they trust you to use this information.
Right. What information was it about Luger? How you said that had failed?
They're not finding him.
They're not
finding him at all. He's like public enemy number 1 right now, and he is. They can't, because I'm gonna move you guys over to the map.
Okay.
Yeah, he last everyone thought was he was gonna be somewhere in this area.
Right.
But there's been no trace of him. Nothing. So they're worried that he might be him solo doing something down there, or they don't want to fear the worst, where he's able to hide an army of thousands that well. So they're just assuming that it's just him and maybe close followers, because hiding a dozen in that big ass forest is easier than hiding 10,000 or the thousands that could possibly happen. So they're hoping for the best.
Okay. And what do I know of how they would go searching for him? Would they be like just sheer numbers, or would it be like specific people who are good at finding people?
Both. They do sweeps, especially based out of if you could see it, Tippett, that little town there.
Yeah.
Misatil and even Minu would be using little sweeps here and there, and they would also use their long range scouts.
Mm-hmm.
And if you would talk to Althea, it would be very familiar with what her dad does.
Okay.
And you'd be familiar with this too. Like if you didn't get a good glimpse of Roland, but if you would have, I'm not even going to tell you then. But yeah, Althea would know. It's like, this is the type of stuff that he goes out. Normally he's in the city, but if there's a threat, like Luger style or status, they would be like, hey, your skills are needed. Go find them. And they would use him.
Go hunt them down and kill them.
Exactly. Yeah.
And then what has been done with his family? Because they were all summoned to
Yeah.
Valuzor. Were they sent back, or are they? Kept there?
They'll have to. If you ask, they'll report back the next day. They'll look into it and then give you back the report.
Yeah, I'm curious.
Yeah.
Okay. Let me think. Oh, also in that report, she'd also mentioned that the old letter that Althea showed her. See if any of those names ring any bells.
Oh, because she showed you, huh?
There.
Oh, fucking shit. Why did you have to be part of this order? All right. God damn it. All right. Where'd it go? Characters out there. Okay. Which names? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
They will get back to you on that one. I will mark that down.
Okay.
I'll say yeah. Okay.
With that letter. No, wait.
Okay. What happened with the letter? What?
With that letter, would I have spelt anything sentimental from it?
From which one? From your dad? Okay. After this. Okay, Jeff.
Answer your question, and then
Yeah. After this. Which one? The older one or the one from your dad?
But
Okay. From the older one, you've recognized it before, mainly because Roland does
read it a lot,
over and over, and and given his name, his who he is, he mostly reads it when he has some downtime. So when he has a day or two, he reads it almost as if he's motivating himself, and then he goes off and does some work on it. And you grew up with him and know that this was very important to him, and he did a lot. This drove him a lot. So the fact that he handed it over to you and is telling you that, hey, he did all he could, it's pretty big. He's not the type to ask for help, especially to his daughter. He would rather take it on himself and use his own skills to take care of things. But for him to say, hey, I did all I could, that's huge. You've only heard him say that one or two times in your entire life out loud. The personal one that he sent you, he give me an insight check, Althea.
Okay.
Yeah.
Ooh, that almost landed on a 1, but it's 16.
16? All right.
Almost that one.
That would have made my life easier. Why don't you roll that?
No.
With a 16, even he's still trying to protect you.
Okay.
If he couldn't do it, no one can. So it seems like he might be putting you on a fool's errand to search after the information about the trolls and you growing up. So you're looking at it and going, He's just trying to keep me away from Luger.
Because I already know that's not his style.
Yeah.
Sentimental, mushy, gushy.
Yeah. Because you rolled a 16. So yeah, he's trying to keep you away from Luger. You know, to keep you safe and trying not to see any harm. So he's trying to steer you towards your how he found you, and yeah. All right, Jeff, you had a question?
Yeah, I was wondering if you could write up my last mission.
Yeah.
Just
You remember when
Because-
I asked? Yeah, I know. I asked. It's like, hey man, anything on your missions? You're like, nah. I was like, all right, I'll write it up for you. I got you.
yeah, because I would like to tell them everything that happened. Unfortunately, I know what I came up with and what you
Yeah.
sort of.
Right? Remember when I asked you when we were on the one-on-one? It's like, hey man, you want to talk about your missions? We can figure that out. And you're just like, nah, we're good. And I was like, okay, buddy, I got you.
I'm sorry. I didn't think this was going to come up. My bad.
I said anything you want me to tell you, and then I'll use it. If not, it's on the table for me, and then you got to react. I hate doing that too. That's why I tell my players, like, hey man, let me know what's important to you and your character, and then we'll write it up together, and then we'll work on it, and then we'll use it. Otherwise, I get free reign. I've had DMs where they don't even give me that.
No, and I get that. And like any other mission, I could care less about.
But it's just this one? Yeah.
Yeah, just this one is
We'll work
playing
on
a-
it again. We'll work on it again. We can work it out. We got this.
Okay.
So unless anyone else is gonna do anything,
I'm gonna go to a corner, reread the stupid letters again.
This is at the end of the night, right? That we're-
yeah.
And I am going to meditate before I go to bed.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'm gonna start meditating and start like randomly praying to God knows who.
Just the air.
But yeah, pretty much just to, hey, never done this, never seen the point, but everyone else is fucking doing it. I might as well.
Give me a religion check.
And then I also will be thinking of Vars and Nana, Anna, what's her name? Hang on,
Enna.
Anna. There you go.
Mhm.
Vars and Anna. Is it a history check?
No, religion check.
Oh, religion check. Why not history? I have a better history.
Yeah, well, you're praying.
Yeah, I know.
You're not thinking about the gods in the land. You're thinking of you just praying.
Religion. 9?
Sure.
9? 9? Okay.
9.
9! Okay. Althea prays gently into her letters. Excellence is praying as well. Give me a religion check.
Okay.
Oh, you said you were meditating, right?
Yeah, that's how I pray.
Yeah, okay.
I've always said I meditated to the voice or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
That's the only way I know how to pray since I don't pray.
It'll still be a religion check. Just give me a religion check.
15.
If you got an actual connection that you roll. 5. No. You do feel the slight tingle of her around, but nothing more than a passing wisp of a touch, a slight feel. No
Okay.
solid connection. But she is still letting you know that she's there. Oh,
That's
okay.
all I need.
Yeah. Okay. No, she's still there.
And then I go to bed.
Okay. Owanka takes first watch.
Yep.
Okay. Perception check.
Okay. 16.
Okay. And then I think excellence goes up next, right?
I think it was Althea.
As
Yeah.
Althea goes up next.
Althea.
Okay. So with the 16, nothing much happens. It's very quiet. With the 16, Yeah, you don't hear much. Althea, your turn to keep watch.
Is that perception?
Yeah, please.
Ooh, 18 plus 6 is a 24.
Nice.
Please
Imagine
don't make me wake them up again. Please don't make me wake them up again.
Is that in your prayers?
Roland just punches you in the face. No, I'm kidding.
Dang.
You guys are this close. Okay. Oh shit. Okay.
I don't know if I like that.
You hear real quick. And at first you're startled and you almost want to wake up everyone else up, but you have heard this noise before. It's that same sound that it's the same sound that grabbed those tigers that you summoned.
The tentacle monster.
You're sharing a
And
wall with them.
Yeah, and the same one that you that hit Frederick. It looks like something else kind of became its prey. But it happened so quickly, so fast that you're just like, nah, you know what it is.
Nope. Nope. I know how this ends, and I ain't falling for it.
You say that out loud?
Yep, I'm gonna settle down with my bow.
All right, just keep and watch.
She's like extra careful now. Like closes her book.
I don't even have that thing now. I mean, I'm sitting on top of it, so I have a little bit more of a boost. But
I mean, she rolled really well, so clearly the book got put away.
Yeah. So, Excellence, it's your turn.
Wow. That would be a natural 1 plus 1. So 2.
Jeff, help me out here, man.
Hold on. Let me try to actually roll.
I mean,
Yeah, that's a 4 altogether.
Even
You're
with you
welcome.
rolling? Jesus. All right.
it's been a day.
Right?
You know me, my rolls are crap. Most of the time. I will have one good night, and then ever since then, it would be like crap, crap, crap. Then one good night, crap, crap, crap.
Right. I wasn't prepared for this. Sorry.
Oh, and that one.
Yeah. Where'd they go?
The tentacle monster is grabbing me, isn't it?
That's a long reach.
No, I don't even think it can move that much in 8 hours.
We are sitting next to a pool of water.
No. Let's see this. 1 second. Because I want to do this. One second.
It's fine. I'm picking my spells for tomorrow.
Well, it's happening on his watch.
No, I know, but we're coming to
Oh, okay,
do
yeah,
that,
yeah.
so I figured I might as well just do it now.
Got a lot of stuff on my mind, all right? Jeez.
I mean, it happens.
no.
Kitty!
No. Oh, did I feed you? No, I fed you. Don't scare me like that, kitty cat.
Fought Althea. Father. Althea was pissed at me. I became frozen.
Yeah, a lot of shit happens, right?
Grandma called. She's pissed at me. I mean,
Well,
Grandma's always pissed at me, but that's different.
Well, I mean, what are you to do, right? Where are you? Where are you? Where are you?
Right here.
I know.
No, he's looking for some night terror to kill me.
Okay. There we go. Perfect. That's what we'll do. And where'd my D's go?
Your D's.
My D's? My single D's. I'll use this other D's. Yeah, good. As you're sitting there contemplating, you're thinking about everything that went on.
Yep.
And with a fist in your face and your cheek, and you look over, and you don't even have time to react because you feel this hot, humid breath just hitting you in the face. And you look up, and you think, oh, look, it's someone else's dad. It's a Wonka's dad. Because it's an orc, just full tusks, just chainmail and armor, holding what looks like be a huge club, just towering over you. And what strikes your eye, though, is the fact that he's missing one eye. And you look and go, oh, no. That's interesting because it doesn't look like it's damaged out. Doesn't look like it's clawed out. It almost looks like it's been scooped out ritualistically. You go, huh. This is interesting. That's new. They don't normally take out an eye. Why would they do that? Hinders them in battle. And you know orcs. They don't hinder themselves in battle. And as you're thinking about this and is processing it, you hear another thump to his left, thump to his right. See a couple more orcs covered up in chainmail armor. And then you hear another thump, maybe a little bit behind, maybe some more back there. You don't really get a sense of their numbers, but you look behind you get a quick glance behind you, you see both of them sleeping and go, this might be a little bit of a problem. So we're going to stop.
Oh,
Is that what a
let
nat
me
one
just
does?
stay in character.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Crap.
And the orc with the one eye. Oh, yes.
That's not creepy.
Oh, crap.
So you guys do get the benefit of a long rest.
Yay.
However long that's going to last, but we'll pick up next week. Hope you guys enjoyed. If not, let me know what I can do to make it a little bit better. We'll definitely talk some more about your last mission, Jeff. That'll be fun. But right now you got a little bigger concerns. And bigger, I do mean orc-sized, which aren't that big, but they're a little bit wide. So.
Well, it's really good that Althea now knows how to speak orc. She could fix this.
What?
You can speak orc, apparently.
Apparently, my whole 2-3 months of it finally taught me some shit.
Yeah. Propositioned yourself to other orcs is great.
That's right. I forgot about that.
Guy.